ding ding, ding 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 ding ding.
Oop. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, chat. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Nyalo, nyalo. Thank you so much for the follow. I will turn down the alerts though, so that it's not loud. Oh, the headpad is kind of far. Asan na ba yun? Sound alerts, channel points. Let me give it a bit of a move. Okay, let me turn down all my alerts so that if anyone redeems anything, it won't be that loud. Also, no background music. I don't think this is a background music type of stream. Hello, Kaori. Hello, Mirai. I saw you early. And yes, let me just adjust all of my settings and make sure that nothing will jump scare everyone in the middle of like me reading. Okay. Hi everyone. There might be a lot of people who don't know me or what I do. Um, how was your last go? Oh, I wasn't there though. But yeah. Was it Sticky Expo? I think. Yes. Um, all good though. Better than what's happening with pot. But okay. This stream is for the purpose of going over everything that has been happening with patrons of the arts. I've talked about in my past stream that I have this stream like planned. I um I was just waiting for Clark to be over. And coincidentally, there's a statement released. Um made it's basically made by artists, um and it's a compilation of the timeline and everything that's been happening with Patrons of the Arts. I haven't read the entire document. I have skimmed it. I know some of the things in that is included in the document, but I haven't read it fully. Other than that, before we go to the statement, we will be reading the other things posted regarding Pages of the Arts. So, if you aren't aware, there's a Manila Bulletin lifestyle post. There's another, what was the name? Radar.PH. And then the concerned artists of the Philippines actually made a statement regarding patrons of the arts. I'm doing this not because I'm cloud chasing. It's because I'm also an artist and I just want to use my platform as a content creator to promote and support the artists that was and that is still affected by Patrons of the Arts. Bear in mind, this is an ongoing thing. Hanggang ngayon, maraming hindi pa nakakakuha ng refunds nila. Hanggang ngayon, marami pa rin sa amin ang hindi alam ano mangyayari sa future events namin na registered kami and we have paid. So, you guys, if you guys are aware or have seen my post, I was supposed to table at Patrons of the Arts Halloween Cebu on October. Since their statement that I don't think I have gone over, but they did a statement that they will be giving the management of some of their events to a different organization na hanggang ngayon hindi pa namin alam kung sino. Hanggang ngayon, the deadlines of those events like Magics and Mystics, Halloween is like, I think it was supposed to be a day ago or something, and then they moved it to this week or something, or a week, in a week. Pero, alam mo yun, they are moving things around, but they don't have anything to explain. Like they're not telling us anything about money, anything about the the organizers that will be handling the future events. And maraming, syempre ang gusto, mag-refund na lang. But even, I mean, we will go over it, but this is just an initial thought about what's I've known. I've been updated the entire time, guys. Every time I'm live, I am, well, half of my mind is on the stream, half of my mind is like going if there's new updates regarding PotA. Kasi, it's bad. Oh, ako naman. So, yeah. And then there's also like other events like Originals, Tiny Hands, and I forgot if there's another one that got cancelled. Um, yung Patrons of the Arts Regionals Clark nga, it was cancelled and then uncancelled. There's a lot of things. And we'll read about it. Especially there's a long Google Doci released. But as I said, we will be reading through some published media already. We are Originals Clark and Tiny Hands were officially cancelled. Yun lang ba? They were cancelled and then Clark was like, ano, di ba? Binawi. Binawi ng 12 a.m. Nag-publish sila ng cancellation ng 12 a.m. Tapos inan-cancelled nila rin ng 12 a.m. Like, if you guys have seen my post, I made a lot of tweets about how bad this entire thing is. I've been vocal about my frustrations, especially when the Oshikon situation was happening. And I have a very deep regret, I guess. Pero alam ko namang, I mean, it's not my fault for trusting them. It's not my fault na I trusted them and then suggested them to all of my artist friends or to like new artists. Kasalanan na nila yon na hindi nila, they didn't treasure the trust that the artist gave them. They didn't value it enough and they fumbled so much. It's just very disappointing for everyone. Basically naging, seems like an art family na yung community ng patrons and then the organizers did this. In terms of my background, I'm a journalism graduate. I still have a plan, but I originally was thinking of creating a YouTube video about the entire thing. But life happens and I don't have the time to make my script yet. So, I'll be creating this stream and then upload it on my YouTube as a VOD. And then maybe uh in my later weeks of when I'm not too busy anymore, I'll create a better scripted one. This one lang live reaction to. Again, I haven't read the entire Google Doc. We will be reacting at the same time. Let's move to this. Okay, this is the published article of Manila Bulletin. If you guys know any media who is like willing to publish this story, please. This entire thing needs attention. Kasi ang laking pera, guys. Okay. I'm gonna start reading. I will mainly read it out loud and then react and give my thoughts to it. But honestly, this stream is mainly me reading things. Kasi the Manila Bulletin article that this was published in Under Lifestyle of Manila Bulletin and was published May 27. Local art festival under fire for event mismanagement. Imagine yun na yun. It's so crazy na event mismanagement and patrons of the arts is on the same like headline thing. Like, shit. I trusted these people. I- When events as big as this are mishandled, it would do well to remember that it's the artists who suffer at the end of the day. Um, when a mishap as large as this event occurs, it's the independent artists who suffer most. Recently, several figures from the local art community have voiced concerns regarding a local art festival's mismanagement of its regional events. Concerns began after patrons of the arts' previous event in Baguio City faced scrutiny due to its last-minute change of venue and shortened schedule. In what was supposed to be a 2-day convention at the Baguio Convention and Cultural Center for indie artists to sell their wares and form connections with locals, plans were put to an abrupt halt after post by the Tourism Promotions Board Philippines revealed that the regional travel fair will be taking place at the same venue on the same dates as PotA Regional's Baguio City. An alleged double booking took place, but Post Online later revealed that POTA organizers supposedly never even booked the venue. POTA's Baguio's event ended up being held at a separate venue, but it only had a single day to take place, leaving some artists at a loss. A full refund was offered to artists who opted to back out of the event entirely. For those who pushed through, a 50% refund was also offered. POTA is no small event. While many recognize it as a grassroots indie event, it's a venue where hundreds of artists gather to sell their wares and make connections. These are the sort of events that help artists starting out connect with the local market and network with other artists. Workshops and mini events are also held throughout the day for attendees to get to appreciate local artists more. With how things unfolded in Baguio, an official statement from the Facebook page announced the photo team's intention to reevaluate how they can better support the community. Doubt. The statement also declared the cancellation of upcoming events, including one to be held at the end of this month at Clark. According to the post, other events formerly run by POTA have also been transitioned. But the thing is, I don't think so. To different independent management companies. As news of the Clark event being cancelled broke out, artists started to voice concerns regarding getting refunded for table slots they booked for the event. Some artists also started to plan an alternate event to help affected artists and hopefully prevent a loss. Referring to a document put out by the Makabayan Artist Circle, over 277 artists have been affected and an estimated 1,552,840 supposedly remains unrefunded. Is this the same one that is linked in the statement? Even with all the uncertainty in the air, POTA later backtracked on its decision to cancel the Clark event. Patrons of the Arts Regionals Clark is set to continue from May 30 to May 31 at the SMX convention, which has happened the last weekend. Convention Center Clark. This has been met with mixed reactions from the public, with many comments calling the organizers out for their lack of clarity and demanding refunds. As of writing, the SMX Convention Center's Clark website also has yet to show a confirmation of the event taking place at the venue. Did that ever actually happen? Did POTA Clark actually showed up in the site? I wasn't able to check eh. A now deleted post also shared the list of participating artists, many of whom announced they will not be attending anymore. As of writing, refunds are being issued for those affected, but only if the vendor can provide details of their accommodation and transportation cancellations within POTA's initial cancellation announcement. Guys, imagine, pwede kang magpa-refund, pero dapat may proof ka na affected ka. Ak- Unless we count yung edited screen. I don't think that counts. um, Announcement of the conditional refunds was reportedly sent out via email and Discord messages, leaving some artists unaware of it. I mean, you will see the entire pattern of this is that a lot of things is only either announced via email or Discord message, and then the common public is always like left out. When events as big as this are mishandled, it would do well to remember that it's the artists who suffer at the end of the day. Abrupt cancellations lead to wasted time, money, and effort. It affects those who paid for accommodations and transportation fares many months in advance to prepare for such events. As such, some affected creatives have called for a future boycott of Pictures of the Arts events until affected artists are refunded and the issue are properly addressed. My heart goes out to my fellow creatives who were affected by the actions of organizers who failed to put artists first. For what it's worth, I am glad that we have found solace in each other despite our circumstances. Shares is it Multiply, one of the affected artists. It is such a uniquely horrible and shared experience that only we can truly understand. To the true patrons of the arts out there, please support your local artist in any way you can. Purchase their items, commission them, advocate for them. The world needs artists and the artist needs you. Okay, this is just one of the many. I mean, hoping there will be more, honestly. This needs to be blasted. If we don't get refund anytime soon, this thing needs to be blasted, guys. If you guys wanna look for it, it's under Manila Bulletin Lifestyle. Or you can just search for Pages of the Arts or ano ba? Manila Bulletin Pages of the Arts probably will show up. Thank you so much for everyone following, by the way. Next, I can't believe this actually. Concerned Artists of the Philippines. I mean, I'm grateful for them, honestly. This just this is just like a big help, I guess. Uh this was posted a couple of hours after the article. So I'm reading this based on like kung kailan sila na-publish. This is a post made by Concerned Artists of the Philippines. If POTA is the If POTA is the symptom, what is the diagnosis on the POTA cancellation and the structural abandonment of cultural workers? The recent cancellation drama plaguing the patrons of the arts is not an isolated failure of event management. It is a symptom. In a single POTA event, anywhere from 100 to 350 artists participate, each having paid up to 7,500 for a table. On top of work produced, travel booked, accommodations paid, preparations done. Visitor pay at least 100 at the door. 100 pesos at the door. That financial exposure, absorbed almost entirely by artists and attendees, is not insignificant in an economy where the state's monthly food poverty threshold sits at around 12,000 pesos. Imagine, guys, for every artist you see tabling at conventions, they pay for their table up to 7,500 because that is their way of living. Like that's their way of surviving. This is their base. Imagine if their basic job is their job is basically tabling at events, and they have to shill out 7,500 for each event. Tapos ito lang yung monthly food poverty threshold natin. A preliminary tally by Project Lemon shared with the Concerned Artists of the Philippines estimates nearly 300 artists affected by the cancellation, representing around 1.6 million in table fees alone. Shit. POTA's cancellation and uncertainty to issue full refunds is not a logistical oversight. It is a stance that reveals how cultural workers are positioned in this ecosystem as absorbers of risk, not as people whose resources, processes, and creative output deserve protection. That it took sustained public pressure to reverse tells to Reverse tells us everything about the structural condition under which Filipino cultural workers operate. An ecology of precarity. Cultural workers are told that our work matters to the economy, then left to manage the cost of our work alone. The Philippine Development Plan for Culture and the Arts 2024 to 2029 acknowledges in its own language what we artists have long known: insufficient welfare, inadequate cultural spaces, absent comprehensive policy. These challenges have persisted across various regimes. What the 2024 to 2029 plan does not fully reckon with is that these conditions are not just gaps waiting to be filled. Rather, they are the predictable outcome of a broader pattern. The creative industries framework, adopted wholesale from abroad and applied here without adequate structural support, asks cultural workers to generate economic value while absorbing precarity. It monetizes creativity without building the floor beneath it. No meaningful healthcare access, no housing support, no transport infrastructure that truly serves artists working outside the capital, no climate resilient cultural spaces, no reliable institutional support for community driven conventions and initiatives. Private philanthropy and corporate social responsibility have historically made efforts to fill some of these gaps, but patronage is not policy. It is contingent, selective, and structurally reproduces the dependency it appears to address. When support flows from the discretion of foundations and high net worth individuals rather than from right based frameworks and accountable institutions, cultural workers remain supplicants rather than right holders. In the long run, it is unattainable. This is not a new observation. The concerned artists of the Philippines and many other cultural workers organizations have raised it. Independent researchers have raised it. What changes slowly, if at all, is the political will to treat the welfare of the artist as a matter of basic social justice, not as a component of economic development, and not as an opportunity for personal cultural patronage. What cultural workers need? The Patience of the Earth incident warrants a full accounting from its organizers, transparency on finances, full restitution for affected artists and attendees, and a genuine reckoning with how the event was managed. God, you're asking too much from them. Ano? You're asking too much from them, Cap. Artists and the broader community must collectively process this episode, not simply as a personal grievance to move past, but as a concrete lesson from which meaningful collective steps should be taken. What we need is not better behaved patrons. We need healthcare, housing, transport, and basic social services that address the realities of creative work. We need publicly supported cultural spaces, accountable institutions, and policy built with us rather than for us. We need conventions, fairs, and community initiatives that are structurally underwritten, not left to the goodwill of private organizers with zero accountability mechanisms. We need climate risk integrated into cultural infrastructure planning, not as an afterthought, but as a precondition. We need cultural systems that are built with us rather than for us, rooted in genuine and deep consultation, enforced with actual mechanisms, and not subject to reversal the moment it becomes politically or economically inconvenient. Patronage culture, systematic corruption, and the long road ahead. None of this is separable from the broader question of who holds power over cultural life in the Philippines and how that power is reproduced. Dependence on patronage, whether from the state, from the corporations, or from private individuals, is not a neutral arrangement. It shapes what gets made and who gets supported, which practices survive and which do not. It cultivates difference where critical independence is needed. It makes It makes accountability feel like ingratitude. It is, in the end, a form of corruption, not always transactional but structural. A system that concentrates cultural power in the hands of the few and leaves the many to absorb the consequences. Artists working towards social justice are not naive about this. The capacity to name power, to identify where oppression lies, to refuse complicity, and to build solidarity with other precarious workers is itself a form of cultural production and a necessary one. The fight for fair treatment after this cancellation is of the same character as the fight for social protection frameworks that actually cover cultural workers, for cultural spaces that belong to communities rather than to whoever can afford to rent them, for institutions that are answerable to the people they claim to serve. Culture is not decoration. It is the ground on which identity, memory, and collective imagination are made and contested. The impunity with which cultural workers are treated by a convention organizer, a corporate foundation, or a state that names the problems and moves slowly does not persist because it is universally inevitable. It persists because there are specific systematic conditions prevalent in our country which run on this kind of invisible exploitation. We at CAP are working to change that, a more caring, humane, and just cultural ecosystem is not a utopian aspiration. It is an organizing principle, and it begins with refusing, collectively and without apology, to absorb what we are no longer willing to absorb. This act of refusal is not the end of the work. Rather, it is where our work begins. Ah. This is okay. This is the same form that is in the statement. If you are an artist affected by the POTA cancellation, you can add your information on this. You can search is bit.ly na POTA ka ba? Actually, can I add it here? Bit.ly/ na POTA ka ba? Napota ano napo nga, eh, napota ka ba? It's it it works. Interestingly, it works. They really cook themselves with that name, you know? Okay. Okay. Here's another media article. How do you call it? We After this, we're gonna go over the entire statement na. I'm sorry if it's taking long. I just wanna go over to everything that's been posted about this thing. I look away. It's all on fire. Yeah, it's been on fire for the entire month of May, Nods. Why did you look away for a month? Okay, this is posted by Radar.PH. I don't know how reliable if they're actually like a journalist page or something, or they're just posting things. You know, I don't want to claim them as it is, but yeah. I'm I'm moving my things. My legs hurts. Patrons of the Arts, a local convention organizer, is facing scrutiny from local artists amid last-minute event cancellations, confusing instruction, and allegations of shutting out criticism. Oh shit! This is a bit like more spicy than the actual article ng Manila Bulletin, though. POTA had initially canceled its Clark Summer Art Market on May 25, 5 days before the event's scheduled run on May 30 to 31 in Angeles City, Pampanga. The cancellation was announced in a post made around midnight, followed roughly 24 hours later by another late night, oh my god, I love the focus on that one, late night statement on May 26, reversing the decision and saying the event will still push through. By that point, however, many participating artists and merchants have already canceled accommodations and other related arrangements. The initial event cancellation arose from PotA co-founder Joshua Malit. Oh my god, the first name drop. Supposedly for health reasons, with all other events for the year either cancelled or handed over to other organizers. PotA said it will undergo changes in its leadership and team structure in the meantime. The sudden announcement drew backlash, especially from local artists who had already spent upwards of 20,000 pesos to prepare for Pota Clark Summer. Table rates for the event ranged from 3,000 to 14,000? Really? I didn't know that. Now, some artists and attendees are calling for a boycott of the event amid the uncertainty, while others have pointed out that the exhibitors may be the ones directly affected if participation drops, as reduced foot traffic could impact sales rather than the organizers. POTA also released a list of participating artists, many of whom claimed they have not asked if they would still push through with the event. This is true. Participating artists also claim that POTA is only offering refunds for those who can provide proof that they had canceled accommodations or travel plans after May 25 announcement was made. Screenshot circulating among participants show an email request asking for proof of cancellations made between May 25, 12 a.m. and May 26, 12:26 a.m. This specific time, legit ba yun? Wait, I wasn't able to see that. Okay, I mean, I hope hopefully we'll see that at the statement doc. The organization has been under fire since early this month and amid logistical issues, short notice announcement, and alleged delays with business partners. Oh, we're going there. Potabag is okay. I like this post. You know, it really it goes over to a lot of things. Pero hindi siya nag in depth for each topic. It's just basically touching on everything. Pictures of the Arts Baguio Summer, held on May 17, made a last-minute change in location and schedule that organizers attribute to a double-book venue. However, multiple partners and the venue itself disputed this, saying the space was never officially booked or confirmed and had only been placed under a tentative hold. It was later allocated to a government event after POTA reportedly did not confirm or settle the booking. Artists said this was not directly communicated to them by POTA, but learned of it through the venue and partners instead. Its other event for this month, POTA Legazpi Summer, scheduled for May 23 and 24 in Albay, was cancelled for unspecified reasons. Actually, there's a reason for that. They just didn't publish it on their page. Like, the reason wasn't published on the social media page, but the reason was, I think, answered in the Discord server. Amid these issues, Daijubu, a local VTuber group co-producing Oshikon with POTA, set for August 15 and 16, announced on May 16 that it was ending the partnership, claiming that POTA failed to secure logistics for the event. The collaboration was reportedly announced only through the group's Discord server and not publicly posted on POTA's main social media pages. The series of mishaps has led to a broader conversations on accountability and fulfilling business obligations within the local art community. While some artists said POTA's realignment as an organization was not much needed, many still call for clear directives and fair compensations for the distress caused by the situation. Huh. Huh. This is the thumbnail post for it. Let me read. Oh my god, I'm covering Lumen. Let me There we go. So let me read chat. I'm gonna read chat. Oh, thank you for it's thumbnail. Thank you for my VTuber mother for making it. I thought original was yung 16, not Clark. I was thinking, I mean, it's 14. Yeah, it's 14 daw yung Clark. Mayroon bang 14k na table sa Clark? Maybe it's like double, when like there's like two large table when you're gonna avail two tables at the same time. Okay. This is the one pinned in chat and being sent by my mods. By stream elements, I mean it's the statement made by artists regarding what's been happening, and they it's kind of funny to see Lumen and Nox here. Oh god, pictures of the art owes 2,447,000. It's 39,000 USD. Holy shit! This is updated. I think earlier iba pa yan. I think. Okay. We're gonna be reading the Google Docy. Oh, sorry na ko. We'll be reading the Google Docy. And this first, before we go to the Google Docy. The link I have in pinned is like directly to the how you can help. So basically, this, if you click the link being sent in chat and pin, this is like how you can help. Below is a master list of artists, including their commission information, catalog, and individual donation channels. Many artists nationwide are affected by patrons of the arts mishandling of funds. Even if PotA returns their table fees, this doesn't cover what they spent for merchandise production, transport, lodging, and the time and effort to create artwork. Fighting legal action is also costly, especially in the Philippines. Your support will go a long way to these artists who have done nothing but wish to share their art with us. Technically, I haven't. And actually, yeah, I am technically part of the artist affected by this. I again, I still don't know what will happen to our supposedly PotA with Cebu. Even if they refund our freaking table, our flight is booked. But yeah, okay. Let me read this, and then this is the entire Google Docy. Artists of the Artists of the PH statement on Patrons of the Arts. We are writing this statement on behalf of the artists who have been affected by Patrons of the Arts' egregious mishandling, sorry if I'm not reading things right, of funds and poor management. The actions of these people, I don't want to read things out loud, especially its full name, but you can see it here, have caused financial damages and emotional distress to the art community of the Philippines. Patrons of the arts owes 2,447,040 pesos, roughly, I don't know if this is the exact, 39,656 US dollars worth of money to artists as of May 29, which is, oh, this is not updated. It's May 29, so it's like recent. Who is Patrons of the Arts? Patrons of the Arts, abbreviated as PotA, is listed as a for-profit organization. Founded by Josh and Isabel and joined by Gali. These three are the core members of PotA. They established its first event, Patrons of the Art QC 2023, held on July 8 to 9, 2023 at the Elements at Centris, Eton Centris Diliman, Quezon City, Metro Manila, with the intent of providing opportunities to Filipino artists of all mediums in the scope of illustration and crafts. Since their debut, hundreds of artists nationwide have joined their events as a way to profit and network within the community. What happened? Damn, it's long. What happened? Oh my god, it goes back to April 30th, 2026. Artists participating in PotA Baguio Summer 2026 were shocked to find the event venue promoting an entirely different event. This different event would fall on the same dates as POTA Baguio Summer 2026, May 16 to 17. The POTA team then emailed the affected artists promising a resolution by May 5. The team I did I came here from the server. Welcome. The team then confirmed the 2-day event will become a 1-day event held on May 17, 2026 at Newtown Plaza Hotel. Dismayed by this turn of events, artists demanded transparency from the organizers as to how this could have happened. You know, everything about this Potabario I didn't know was happening. Um because it's has its own channel. The regional events has their own channel, and I think at the time it's the everything is just there. Or maybe I haven't read things in the con public concerns channel where every convention related concerns is sent. But I remember not knowing that there's an issue with regionals, especially like with Baguio. Dismayed by this turn of events, artists demanded transparency from the organizers as to how this could have happened. Due to the lack of initial response from the POTA team, artists reached out to the venue to understand why an error like this occurred. The venue then stated that the POTA team did not book the venue at all. The POTA team admitted that there was no written contract or even paper trail in place to protect the event organizers from this. At the same time, many artists expressed disappointment with how their POTA Cebu Summer 2026 event, held last May 9 to 10, was organized. For their past POTA Cebu events, artists have already given feedback regarding poor event floor plan, yet said feedback was ignored and the team even denied obtaining such feedback. One artist, Papilit, spoke up about their poor experience with the team. POTA approached Papilit to offer collaboration in exchange for obtaining a spot at the event. Papilit sent their proposal in January 2026, a deadline POTA set, but received no reply for 3 months. After 3 months of silence, Papilit was shocked to see that they suddenly had a spot in the event, but not once did POTA send information regarding the collaboration, the table placement in the event, or any orientation. No memorandum of agreement was also given. POTA admitted that they did receive the proposal via email but forgot to reply. What? With these recent concerns coming to light, artists have begun to question POTA's management. To make matters worse, one of POTA's partners, Daijobu, announced the dissolution of their partnership on May 16, 2026. Artist anxiety over the success of future events worsened. On May 21, 2026, POTA themselves made matters worse by suddenly announcing the cancellation of the POTA Legazpi Summer 2026 event, which would have taken that place that weekend on May 23 and 24, 2026. With the suddenness of the announcement and no explanation as to why, some attendees arrive at the venue shocked to find no event happening. On May 23, POTA locked their feedback channel. On midnight of May 25, 2026, POTA released a public statement stating that their founder, Josh, will be stepping down and that the co-founder, Isabel, will take over. She also stated that upcoming events, POTA Clark Summer 2026, an event happening on May 30 and 31, 2026, POTA Originals and POTA Tiny Hands will be cancelled. Events happening later in the year, such as Magic and Mystics, POTA Win, and POTA Lost will be transferred to new management. Kanino kaya? No details as to who the new management is have been revealed. There are also no details as to how the transfer will happen. considering artists have already paid for their slot at these events. Oh god, I just remember something. To make everything worse, on midnight, May 26, 2026, Isabel announced that PotA Clark Summer 2026 will push through on May 30 to 31, causing severe confusion to both participating artists and attendees. As of May 27, there have been no plans to address refunds for their future events. There is no timeline for the refunds they promised the artists of the cancelled events. This is like the shortest part, guys. Let's go! Let's go for the actual document. Okay, tutubig lang ako. Natutuyo na laway ko. Dami kasi nangyayari. Hydration check, guys. Yes. The 2.4 million is just table fees alone. I'm assuming the 2.4 is all the cancelled events or including yung mamamove to different management. Kasi if that is the case, I don't think nag-input pa kaming docs sa bills dito. Technically. We're part of the data. Okay. Di pa ako nagsasagot. Docs, okay, kontakin ko kaya si Nyob. di pa kami nagsasagot regarding our photo win. Yes, maladagdagan pa yan. Sorry, hihinga lang ako. Except not everyone. Yeah, actually, okay. Guys, if you know if your friend is an artist at PotA who's not active on Discord, is not a tech savvy who uses Discord, relies on email and social media of the organizer, please send this, share this. Since most of the forms is mostly shared around through the Discord servers. So there are like specific people who are compiling for the numbers din naman. Please check those. Make sure that this reach them so we have a documented number talaga. Okay. Tuhod ko masakit. Sorry. I have my knees bent when I'm sitting. Okay. God. This is the narrative report. This is the entire timeline. Wait, hindi siya. Hindi visible, di ba? I'm doing my best. Wait lang. Adjust natin yung croppings natin. Ayan. Again, first time reading this, I have only like skimmed through it, haven't fully read. But hey, here we go, guys. Pages of the Arts Narrative Report. Introduction. What is his statement? Charot. This documentation is written by all exhibitors affected by the decisions put forward by the patron of the arts core team, which will be abbreviated in this report as PotA core team. This report includes a timeline of all the events leading to their stakeholders experiencing a loss of confidence towards their ability to organize events, communicate with all their stakeholders, and refund payments. Majority of the events in the timeline have occurred in PotA's main channel of communication, Discord. Yan yung pinakamasakit eh. Pag wala kang Discord, di ka updated when it comes to POTA. Email correspondence and messages outside of Discord were also included in this documentation to further explain the narrative. A total of 2,410. Uy, updated. Ito yung updated. 10, 2,410,290 pesos and 45 cents. Or roughly 39,138 US dollars of table fees are not yet refunded to all affected exhibitors. The breakdown of this amount per exhibitor can be found in Appendix B. We will see that later. No refund contract, refund tracker, or refund scheme were released by PotA Core team as of May 31 on the date this report is written. Okay, this is a document guide. List of all images used in the document, transcript, Excel sheet of payment breakdown, Google Drive. Okay. Section A, PotA Core teams hindi na ako pagsalita, laloka ako. Organizational structure. PotA Core Team Original Structure. Pages of the Arts abbreviated as PotA is listed as a for-profit organization. Oh, this is the figure. Oh, wow, para talaga siyang thesis. Registered under DTI as of the year 2025. However, 2025? However, they established its first event back in 2023, July 8 to 9, under the name Pages of the Arts QC 2023, held at the Elements at Centris Eaton Centers Diliman, Quezon City, Metro Manila, with the intent of providing opportunities to Filipino artists of all mediums in the scope of illustration and crafts. Uy, may nyan kat. Sorry, na-distract. Can you zoom? How do you zoom here? Is there a way for me to like see this bigger? I can't read it like this, but okay. Hindi actually readable naman. Josh, at everyone, lower right corner. Saan ang lower? Saan ang right? No, I can't find it. Oh, na-distract kasi niyan. It's fine, I can read it. Malinaw mata ko. At everyone pahabol. Okay, kailan to? Anong date to? 2023. Ah, it's 2020. June 20. January, February, March, April, May, June. It's June 2023. Dated. The message is June 2023. We aim to always be beginner friendly for our goal of 4 big events per year. Okay. To be fair to all artists, registrations are first come, first serve. For transparency, we will not practice nepotism, but we'll be reserving slot for big names as a strategic marketing move. To balance things, we will also reserve slot for first-timers and student organizations for a balance in the force. For our off-month smaller size event, screening would be different. For those who have not heard yet, we do plan to produce smaller events that have specific themes such as pride, mental health awareness, NSFW/erotic art, Halloween/horror, animals and natures, cosplay, gaming, K-pop, etc. For this event, screening will be different. Okay, wait. How do you consider something big and small? Because it feels like their themed events can be big events with the way they do it though. Reserving slot for big artists is so weird. What's your definition of big artist? Big babor na mayroong requirements as to be considered as big artist, guys. Dapat may clout ka. We are for profit group, but this does not mean we do not have the artists in our hearts and minds. We are always in the lookout for ways to give you better opportunities, avenues, sponsorship, grants, and clients. We prioritize networking companies that actually support the local art scene and community, or at least make a beneficial impact on it. This might make some things more a bit slower, but we believe it is the right path for everyone moving forward. This was released by Josh June 6, 2023. Um Proof of business registration taken from business name registration system from the Department of Trade and Industry website. You will not find at the DTI website anything na with the patrons of the arts name, because its business name is different. It has the the full name of Isabel Lakoff. I just realized this is the names here. Why is I feel like they need to edit this? What's happening in this? um, the full name of Isabel is in the business name, and it's like um, ano yun? Events organizing services. Um, Yun yung pangalan nung ano instead. PotA core team is composed of following individuals: Isabel, Josh the founder, co-founder si Isabel, and then Gali is head graphic designer. Further breakdowns on the roles and responsibilities assigned per core member can be found in the screenshot below. No further elaboration of duties were provided. This is on July 11, 2024. Um, Basically, Gali said to be the one for POTA collaterals and commissions, community concerns, event guidelines, reports on art market rule violation. Josh is the one in charge in event features, artist screenings, Discord concerns, suggestions, ideas, feedback, community issues outside of POTA Discord. Isabel is the one in charge on the day of the event: questions, partnership and sponsorship inquiries, logistic concerns including payments, table assignments, transfers, and requests. Also promising 4 events per year, then suddenly going. Yun, actually, I mean, I don't know. I don't wanna. They worded it so weird. They said 4 big events, and then they're planning on doing tiny events. Ano ang regionals? Are we considering regional event as a small event? Weird. POTA core team multiple and rapid restructuring. Throughout POTA's events, there have been 3 core people that handle event organizing. They have initially stated their roles in the community as seen in figure A1, but all of them have the responsibility and capability to answer questions regarding their events. An instance is Gali responding to artist questions on event details, despite this supposedly falling under Isabel's task, or Mrs. Malit's task. Mrs. Malit also handled the updates regarding Potabaki Summer's venue changes. This is a screenshot of on March sent on March 20. Someone answered na Gali answered the Tiny Hand. There's a one-day event happening on September 5. There's also another screenshot of Gali disseminating event details which was sent on May 8. Hello, Baguio Photo Artist. First, thank you for responding to the participation form. No have any participation form is the data availability of venues to have contacted. Okay. Okay. They got greedy, probably. She's of a message from Isabel providing an update about POTA Baguio Summer 2026 sent last May 5. We're still in transit right now from Bacolod to Cebu. We are typing up the response now. We'll send it through an email and through Discord for faster dissemination. Please expect the update before 9 p.m. provided our data allows the sending of the email and messages. Thank you very much. There's another screenshot from May 5. An update about Potabagyo Summer. Basically, Isabel updating people regarding. I think I saw this. The venue. Um. Suddenly, on May 6, 2026, Isabel made an announcement on the community Discord that Isabel will no longer Josh made an announcement on the community Discord server that Isabel will no longer answer artist concerns and that over he will take over. The reasons being Isabel sorry, I'm calling them Isabel and Josh because Miss Mallet and Mr. Mallet will confuse me and might confuse you guys because of the way I speak. The reason being, Isabel's main role is event logistic and back-end communication. He then set up a separate channel on the community Discord dedicated to answering artist concerns real time. That's a long ass. Um, okay, let me read it. Mahal ko kayo. Ginagawa natin to para basahin ko lahat out loud. Josh here, I am the creative director and co-founder of Pigeons of the Arts. For those who don't know, PotA is my creation and my life's work that I have dedicated my life to since 2023. Unfortunately, my health has been at a steep and steady decline since November 2024. Since then, I have had 5 surgeries and my physical and mental capacities have greatly diminished. I have enjoyed and learned a lot from talking to artists and being able to hear each individual concern and address them myself whenever I was online. We have been upfront to you upfront to you we have not been upfront to you nor to our team about the status of my health and how it has affected my involvement in the work. Before, I was able to work for 18 hours a day, but at my current health, I've only had a maximum of 6 hours of productivity per day. These have been allocated to planning and creative work at least 6 months in advance and up to 2 years from now to try to ensure the long longevity long I can't read. Try to ensure the longe, long longevity of POTA. I tried my best to delegate and distribute a lot of the tasks that makes POTA what it is. This includes screening artists for events, making floor plan, managing our social media pages, and communicating with artists. I understand when people say that POTA has been different, and I am sorry for not being as present as I could be before. Activities. Ang hirap magbasa, sorry. In light of current events, for the next 2 years, I will be the only member. For the next 2 years, I will be the only member of the POTA team that will be artist facing. This means if you need anything or want to ask anything, you can ask me. Because of my limited capabilities, I will only be available to answer messages from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. I will be sacrificing my... ito na naman yung word na hindi ko mabasa. How do you read that? Chat help. In this work, yeah. In this work, but I hope to be able to find a suitable replacement to take over POTA by 2028. I want to make it clear that this server is not for 24/7 artist support or customer service. It was made by POTA for artists to have a community. I cannot commit long longevity, longevity. Asan na ako? I cannot commit to answering messages and calls outside these 3 hours, and I hope for you to for your understanding that I cannot give more than I have. Bakit parang kasalanan pa namin? Pero sige. Isabel, whose role is mainly the B2B coordination and communication, and event logistics will be taking a backseat from communication with artists indefinitely. I have made the channel PotA concerns. Uy, that's locked now. Up and available for spoiler alert, guys, for everyone who wants to have their concerns addressed. At this point, guys, I was still like believing on them. It's like, oh no, he's sick. It's like that, Samin. And it's that type of thing na, oh, why are people laughing at this post? He's talking about he's sick. I'm like, oh, sheesh. Okay. This is the screenshot that was posted May 6, which is last month. In this channel, Mr. Josh solely answered artist concerns, regardless of whether it falls under his role. Then on May 23, 2026, George suddenly reiterated the core team's roles. This would also be his last message in the community Discord and as a core team member. Gali would then state that community concerns fall to her and proceed to take over answering artist concerns. Oh, this was when was this sent? Is this? I don't think that this is wrong. This should be 23 ba? Ano ba? Partial screenshot of a message from Mr. Man on why the channel was... hindi. Okay. Gets. On why the channel was created. Sent. Hindi. Okay. Sent last May 6. Specific team members to DM or ping in an appropriate channel. Artist screening, safety concerns, event features, logistic concerns including payments table, assignments, transfers, requests, community concerns, commission, and payments. Gali. Screenshot of Gary taking over answering community concerns sent on May 23. Hello, community concerns do fall under me. However, we will be clarifying more specifically what community concerns are. Kahit kayo, di kayo nag-uusap, no? Please give us a moment, more time as we are aiming to make this as efficient as possible. Sorry that this response may be underwhelming, but I wanted to confirm at least that. Thank you. Ako Dina, the push and pull sa cancellation speaks. No, kailan ba to? This was early, earlier pa. I think the week of Baguio shenanigans was happening. But this point, I still have faith on them because I'm not aware of some things that will make me change my mind. And it's related to Oshikon, basically. On midnight of May 25, 2026, Isabel suddenly posted an announcement publicly stating that Josh has stepped down as a core app member and that Isabel will then take over managing PotA. It's unclear what Gali's new role is. Isabel also claimed that changes to the organizational structure will happen, but has yet to explain what these changes will be. As of May 31, Josh has removed himself from the announcement stating his role in PotA. So, Asan na ba yan? This one. Wala na yung ano niya dito. Yung DM Josh. Wala na yan, guys. Um, This is a section of the open letter that they have posted on the midnight of May 25. Critical update on our team. As of the release of this announcement, Josh will be stepping down from his role and position in Pages of the Arts completely, effective immediately. Although no specific details have been made public, many of you have been made aware of Josh's declining health conditions recently. The demands of the organization and the industry have now unfortunately caught up with him, resulting in a sudden medical emergency that has rendered him in a critical condition. We kindly ask for your utmost understanding, kindness, and respect for his and his family's privacy during this challenging time of recovery. Hello everyone who is coming in. If you guys are not aware what's happening, make sure to check the pinned in chat. I'm basically reading statements by artists who are affected of Pages of the Arts. May tanong ako, it depends anong tanong. If I'll be able to answer it, I guess. Second section of the open letter. Guys, this is not the stream to joke, please. I'm so sorry. If this is a normal stream, I would entertain it. Immediate operational changes and event cancellations. Faced with these challenges, we assess that the best resolution is this is part of the open letter? Yeah. Best resolution is to take a step back and evaluate how we can improve on supporting the community better. Sorry if you guys can hear the dog. To prevent further discourse and ensure that everyone is taken care of properly, we are implementing immediate changes to our events lineup and organizational structure. Please read the following event updates carefully. Event cancellations. Oh, this is the thing they announced. I remember this. Okay, this thing. We are officially canceling PotA Clark Summer Originals and Tiny Hands. Refunds, detailed information regarding your refunds, including actual timelines on the expected turnaround time of refunds, will be sent directly via confirmation emails. Given the enormous documentation necessary to process the refunds, kindly expect an email within the next 2 weeks. How long has it been? Has a week gone by? Commissions. For the artists with ongoing commissions for these events, we will continue to coordinate with you through our communication channels on how we will move forward with the commissions. Public notice. A formal public announcement regarding this cancellation across all social media platforms of patrons of the arts and its sub-accounts will also be released as soon as possible. Wala pa yun, di ba? There's not been like the actual cancellation of each event, right? Or ito na yun when they posted it. Event management transition. Future events, especially Lost, Halloween, and Magic and Mystics, will no longer be managed by patrons of the arts. These events will now stand alone and are being transitioned to different independent management companies. This transition is currently being handled internally. Participating artists will receive official updates via their communication emails as soon as the transfers are finalized. Finalize pa, manong mag-update ko. Public announcement will follow once ongoing discussions have concluded. Community Discord server. The Pages of the Art Discord server will remain open as a space for connection, but kindly expect that it will undergo a major overhaul to accommodate our new organizational structure. Yeah, this is the team role. May 22 and May 23. May 31. Na-delete na yung part ni Josh. When Josh was speaking on behalf of the PotA team, he also stated that there were no plans to expand their team. There were also no plans to hire a separate team to manage the community Discord to address artist concerns, and there were no plans to hire a PR team to address the speculations surrounding PotA currently. There were also no plans to add more staff in response to the large number of events they hold. for reasons being that they don't have the time to train them. Weird. To add more confusion, Gali posted an announcement on her own Instagram regarding the extent of her involvement in PotA's organization. On May 29, Gali claims that she wasn't part of the core organizing team between September 2025 and December 2025, and that during her absence, the core team was dissolved. She states that her task mainly consisted of posting social media collaterals for the events and program segments on site. However, one artist brought this into question as Josh himself stated on May 20 that there were 3 members from POTA entitled to a 10K member month salary from Oshicon artist payments. Oh my god, we haven't gone to that part. One of the team members from POTA who work on Oshicon, however, said she hadn't been informed about this arrangement, nor was it discussed during their meeting. This makes said employee not included in the 3 people entitled to the salary and leaves only Gary to be the one included. I don't want to read this. Can I not read this? this is wait, it's fine. I have to read it. This is Gali's post on her Instagram about suppose lessened involvement in the POTA's inner management. This was posted May 29. Hello everyone, it's me, Gali. With everything that has happened recently with patrons of the arts, I would like to clarify some things about my role in the team, as many are mistaking my role as as a POTA organizer. I was a part of POTA's core team up until I stepped away in mid-summer 2025 and returned in December 2025. The POTA team reorganized and the core team was dissolved. During the time I was away, I came back as the social media person of POTA, and tasks were mainly the posting of Sockman materials and program segments on site. I've been contacted in recent times as part of the core, but that hasn't existed for a while now, despite my involvement and appearances within POTA events. I don't have access to a lot of things, including finances. Now the authority to make decisions like the cancellation of events. It took me some time to put this statement together as I have been processing everything. Not because I am overlooking the shortcomings, irresponsibilities, and mistakes of the arts. I have felt blindsided by the executive decision made so far, and I am heartbroken that things have reached the point they have. To our artists, thank you to the art community for letting me be part of it as an artist and as part of the organizing body. Thank you to my friends who remember that the PH Artcom was where I started. I apologize for the inconvenience and distress the past few weeks have caused you. My heart goes out to everyone involved. I'm sorry if I were more passive than you expected. Everyone wishes for the situation to be better, and my hope is that we can all be respectful when voicing out our frustrations and concerns. I have been and will continue to focus on my designated role and with efforts on the remaining promotions for Pota Clark Summer and communicating with commissioned artists. Oh, she's the one communicating with commissioned artists. What is this? Oh, so this is like a raise concerns regarding Gali. Contradicting Gali's statement since in the Oshikon thing, there's supposed to be 3 people that will be receiving compensation? Question mark. I hope that will be here. Ah, guys, nasa unang part pa lang tayo. My God. Hello, Louie. I'm so sorry, chat, if I don't like talk to you guys. I will. This is less me talking to chat, more me reading things. But there's supposed to be like three people who will be receiving compensation for their work rendered with Oshikon after the dissolution of the partnership of Dajubo and Oshikon. This is like a gist of
Ding
it
ding
for
ding,
now.
ding ding ding,
Oh,
ding ding ding, ding ding
thank you.
ding, ding ding
This is
ding,
just a
ding
gist
ding
for now.
ding.
But allegedly, I mean, the three people, people are assuming, of course, is like the core team. Now, there was a creative director in that team na part of the team member na parang they weren't aware that there's like that payment type of thing. So, that already speaks na, oh, they're not the one receiving the money. So right now, it if Gali is saying that there's no core team, who's the third person receiving the compensation here if it's not the other person who was working? Um okay. Uh George's initial statement on the funding split with Oshikon sent on May 20. Ba't daw nasa yung turn? The third person is the friends they imagined but spent money. No, there's the third person is in Basingse. With this, I believe I can now answer the questions directly and fully. The original name of the event was PotA VTubers. Daijoubu approached us with a collaborative concept. I said there were three types of collaboration we can do: co-produce the event, 50-50, PotA can produce the event and allocate space for Daijoubu, which I've already done last PotA Originals. Daijoubu can piggyback on PotA with the latter fully shouldering capital expenses. Despite them choosing number 3, I offered to publicize the event as a co-production between PotA and Daijoubu. We offered profit sharing of 70-30 as PotA was the one mounting the event and shouldering all financial risk. All expenses from both PotA and Daijabu would be subtracted from the proceeds. To compensate all members that will work for the event, as we believe in proper compensation, I offered that PotA Beachers, now Oshikon, would pay a fixed rate of 10k per team member per month. This was offered as a gesture of goodwill to increase the share of Daijobu on top of the 30% profit sharing. Oshikon is the entity co-produced by PotA and Daijobu. Now, with the dissolution of the partnership at the sole initiative of Daijobu, we had a call and discussed the steps on how we can, as clearly as possible, transition and transfer things. We were not asking Daijobu to pay us. I can't read it. It's too it's too small for me, sorry. Per the agreement, but we were due as per the agreement proper compensation by Oshikon. As per the agreement, Dajamont is also entitled to the compensation from Oshikon. We could have given them the whole amount of payments received so far, but they negotiated and offered to cap at the payment already received instead. So to answer the payment question as technically and plainly as possible, Oshikon used the payments of artists to pay POTA what is due as part of the partnership termination. We immediately gave and transferred all access to Daijabu the same night we had the call. It was also when we announced through email and through Discord about the partnership dissolution. Regarding the booking, we denied that there was no booking at all despite Space saying the dates are open and available. We have both a pencil booking and the venue proposal for Oshikon under PotA's name. We confirmed the existence of our booking with them, and as per Daijo's initiative to fully mount the event themselves, we confirmed with Space that they will be the one to continue the event. With all this said, we still fully wish for the success of Oshikon and Daijobu. As per Daijobu's request to fully own Oshikon, all inquiries for Oshikon should go to them through their channels, which also what they prefer. Bunch of, well, lot of details not included and some more lies. Because someone, like, tawag dito, someone said, how do you, yeah, some people raise their concerns, or like people who is aware of like supposed contract. Also, Daijobo is literally in the Discord server of PotA. A team member of PotA questioning the funding split, stated by Josh, sent last May 20. Hey Josh, I don't usually do this, but I just wanted to flag something glaring in here. I am quite aware of the 70-30 split, but not the fixed rate of 10k per team member per month coming from Oshikon/PotA VTubers. Wouldn't this mean that with the team being at around 8 packs from January to April, it would amount to 320 to run the PotA team? If so, I didn't think this was talked about in the initial meeting. Oh. Gali then reiterated that she was not part of the team that worked in Oshikon and is not the third member who received the additional 10k salary. However, another artist questioned Gali's claim. This artist stated Gali was present during a call between PotA and Daijobu on April 27, where Josh provided ideas and concept proposals for the event. The artist states that Gali was also asking a lot of questions during the call other than her role in Oshikon. Okay, wait. My space doon. The artist states that Gali was also asking a lot of questions during the call. Other than her role in Oshikon, there are a list of roles that fall under her purview as per their Discord announcement on Josh and Isabel and Gali's role. One of these roles included handling concerns related to artists commissioned by PotA. Gali refused this, saying she only handles communication between the artists and does not handle the actual encashment from PotA to the artist. There is also no proof of Gali's claim that the PotA core team was dissolved. In 2026, Gali also continued to address concerns listed under her role in the Discord announcement regarding the core team of PotA. She has also stated that the said announcement will be reintroduced as the system to follow when raising concerns to the management. A system that only lists 3 people, including Gali, as their key figures. This is further evidence against her claim that PotA's core team of 3 members was dissolved in late 2025. Artist then proceeded to reiterate that Gali is their main contact person regarding commissions. It is also Gali's signature present on MOAs between the commissioned artist and PotA. Furthermore, Josh's role description was removed from the Discord after he left the PotA team, which shows that these roles are updated to reflect current changes. But Gali's role was unchanged. Clarifying concerns about her statement last May 29. Sorry, late reply to clarify that in response to the encashments, I took up the role as the encoder to communicate with the artist and gather the necessary information in order to confirm their credits. After I compile and summarize the list of commissioned artists, I'll forward it to Isabel for the actual engagement. I am not one of the 3 members that work on Oshicon. I was uninvolved and in the development uninvolved in the development stage of Oshicon. I didn't publicly announce my role change due to the lack of foresight. I apologize for that. It honestly slipped my mind as I was busy the moment I came back for Magics and Mystics 2 and prepping for 2026. Hello, Kuiper. An artist reiterating Galish role as mentioned in the script sent last of May. Okay. Well, these messages and the role are from 2024. Why didn't Josh, Isabel, nor you think it was enough urgency and important to announce your role change as soon as it happened? Um, None of you thought to update the rules channels about something as important as a role change. This is like the most curious thing they did. Like, how can you claim you're not part of the core, but you're one of the 3 people visible and easily like to be seen by everyone, a still core? May I remind you that the rules channel states the following emphasis. Emphasis mine. If you have specific concerns, message uh the right PotA core member. You'll find the core team member and their responsibilities down below. Sorry, I won't be reading it. It's basically the entire thing na, with their but with emphasis on all like their supposedly task. An artist questioning for her claims about Oshikon sent last 29. If you were not involved in Oshikon, how come you were also there during the partnership meeting PotA had? This was April 27 at the time, since hindi naman announced na wala na palang core team. It just came up as a, oh, core team is here. You can't even reason out na since you are physically there with them, I can't read it. You, you just sit in the meeting kasi you even ask my team questions. Okay. Another one is an artist expressing their concerns on how communication was handled. Sent last, oh, it is May 31. Hello, wanted to confirm that Gali was my point person within POTA when I was first approached with the commission work for 2025. She was the person I would discuss deadlines and deliverables. She was the one who provided me with NDA, hindi, MOA, NDA tuloy, with MOA. When 2026, rolled around and I was looking to cash out my table credits, something for regarding the MOA. It's the commission email would really the silent or not responsive. Basically, when they were trying to contact regarding claiming their table credits after the commissions that happened a year after, like 2025, the commission email wasn't responsive. After a follow-up email from a different POTA address that was from a different staff, she was very helpful after reassuring me and was following up on my concern with core. I wouldn't receive an update again until the events of summer regionals Baguio, where Josh was able to settle my account immediately. It would have been um nice if I was not notified that Gali was no longer handling my account. Okay, so basically this screenshot is talking about an artist who were commissioned by POTA and when was planning to get the cash out na their credit, take their table credit na, it wasn't they weren't getting any responses until someone took over with a different POTA email address. I'm guessing and was the one who is reassuring and updating, and then they weren't able to receive any update until the summer regionals Baguio. This year ba to? Control? Control plus ba? So wait, control plus. Oh, there we go. Making it harder for myself. Okay, there we go. But yeah, basically, um, no one updated this artist that Gali was no longer handling her uh, account as someone that was the point person of this artist, and or that the payouts is apparently part of Isabel, um and they were only able to learn about that because of the other staff who have the decency and um is better than everyone, I guess, kasi they were able to assure them with like the anxious emails, and was understanding of their situation. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Unstructured feedback channels. It's been POTA's practice in previous events to release a post-event evaluation form. This has been the main channel for feedback from the artist. However, it has been revealed that POTA had been ignoring this feedback since 2024. Wait, I did not do this. What? Really? The artist, tumatawa na lang ako kasi wala naman ako ibang magagawa. The artist sent the concerns to the community Discord server where the POTA team answers questions in real time. Also, let me drink water. I forgot that that was redeemed. Guys, first part pa lang to nung Google Doki. Napapagod na ako. This is just their structure. We haven't gone to anything regarding the financial things. The venues. There's a miss info section. We're just on the organizer part, chat. But thank you by the way, Rin, for telling me how to zoom in. Um, okay. Parang may interesting. Basahin yung police blotter. Tara! We'll see, we'll see. Bibinsan ko na onte. For the screenshots, I will probably summarize what's in the screenshot. As far as I know, these are visible if you're in the Discord server of POTA. Sorry. Guys, of course there's police blotter. You should file too if you're affected. Because the feedback and urgent requests made by artists have gone ignored, the artist was sent the artist sent the concerns to the community Discord server where POTA team answers questions in real time. In particular, were concerns for POTA Cebu events. Despite the numerous concerns being raised, Josh has responded that there will be no plan to adjust POTA Cebu 2026. He has also claimed to not have received feedback and even did not hold the post-event evaluation server for one of the Cebu events. A total amount qualifies for a cyber libel and staff. Wow. I don't know. Congrats, Pota. You made it. You can get a lot of a lot of ang tawag dyan. Fuck. My brain is fried reading everything. Okay. This is just Josh bullshitting. Charot. This is just saying that the floor plan was carefully made with foot traffic taken into consideration now. And there is no plan to further modify the floor plan for Cebu summer. This is another screenshot of someone talking about POTA Cebu last May 6. Cebu Fall did not have a post-con survey. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I was in Cebu Fall. We didn't get any survey for that. Cebu Fall layout was an adjustment from Cebu Winter. Now the layout for Cebu Winter was indeed fairly optimized and was already addressed. I personally went to these areas and monitored them closely during the event. I also personally talked to artists in the A Island, got their feedback, none of which told me any of the alleged claims. I did not receive Cebu Fall feedback of the B and C as being dead. Paano ka makaka-receive ng Cebu Fall feedback kung walang postcode survey? Do you just rely on people approaching you, saying it? Like, sinabi mo first point mo na wala kang postcode survey for Cebu Fall. And then you say na wala namang, wala kang na-receive na feedback regarding BNC being dead. And when you just ask, the only people you actually approach and ask is people in the A aisle. Regarding refund requests, this will be done through the sales at patrons email. Please reply to the confirmation email to refund your request. Ay! After the mishaps with PotA Baguio Summer 2026, a channel was opened up on their community Discord server named PotA Concerns. This was so George can answer the artist questions in real time. While the channel was open, not all artist concerns were addressed. This is a statement by Josh regarding addressing Oshikon's concerns last May 22. Our final statements regarding Daijoubu and Oshikon. The event was fully owned by patrons of the arts, but during the call for the dissolution of the partnership, we initially agreed to publicly acknowledge that it was Daijoubu's to help their PR. Despite POTA not breaking any agreement, it was their sole initiative of Daijoubu to claim ownership of the event. We are firm in our stance that Daijoubu, despite being the creative partner, failed to provide the necessary deliverables for months. Ano ba yan? It was only after their main competitor that competitors started moving, did they start to move? This caused major delays on all fronts of the event. Patrons of the arts, alam mo yung pwede naman ako mag-zoom. Patrons of the arts moved with the proposed and approved timeline more than 10 months before the event. POTA continued adjusting the timeline to accommodate the delays and keep the project viable. The venue was secured by POTA as per the arrangement and discussed with Daijoubu. Although there were no payments done yet, this was not in violation of the discussed deliverables and were still within the timeline. What do you mean, my ganyan sila Kaifer? They posted this, yes, in the Discord server. The venue was secured by POTA's, okay. Their termination letter stated that their reasons for dissolving the partnership was due to the negative public association currently surrounding the patrons of the arts slash POTA brand. During the call regarding the dissolution of the partnership, they expressed support. Oh shit.
Ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding,
Hello, thank you for the follow. During this call regarding the dissolution of the partnership, they expressed support for POTA amidst the wave of negative public perception and said they hope to collaborate with patrons of the arts in the future. As discussed during our last call with them, all access to artist records were given to Daijoubu, and our email to the Oshikon artist was also sent the very same night. Artists were to be redirected now to Daijoubu's email and Discord server as part of the transition for the event's operation. Despite this being the discussed course of action, they redirected the artist back to us. We will not engage in further back and forth unless necessary to correct materially false claims. Okay, may ganyan sila, secured needing a pencil book. Yeah, a lot of contradictory. Here's the thing for the entire thing. They post this kind of statements, and I don't know how they expect the other party not to post proofs. Like, okay. Like, sa tingin mo ba talaga mananahimik yung other party na kausap mo to clarify things that details in your statement na hindi naman totoo. Like, everything was easily like debunked or explained by Daijubu. Nakita ko lang sa Twitter, so I fear I must follow. Thank you. Yes, fuck PotA. I hope they refund the artist. Lalabas na. Yeah, just like, there are receipts, guys. Screenshot of George is addressing some artist concerns last May 22. I don't wanna read this. He had basically when he was answering concerns in the PotA Concern channel, he has the tendency to do one sentence, one liner basically. Ganun lang, ganun lang yung sagot niya. Pwede pala matanong ano link nitong Google Doc. It's the same one that is on my pin. You just have to go to the main PotA card. So this is the link. Just click the back and then go to the documented compilation of events. This is the one pink. I just have this as the main page that you'll go to, so you guys can easily look for the artist to support. Pero you can go back and it's basically just the statement card and then this the other things. You can also file for action, guys. Look. Oh. Okay. But yeah. Ayan yung sinasabi niya na wala daw silang plans mag-hire ng PR manager. Clearly, they need it. This is his last statement on addressing artist concerns. Ito yung sinarado niya yung PotA Concerns channel. Sorry, I'm just summarizing the screenshot now. But basically, he's like, sorry for letting you guys down, for the disappointment and distress. The conclusion was that they have come to a conclusion that the PotA Concerns channel is worsening the matter. After this, they said that they will be creating MOAs, memorandum of agreements, and documenting. They also said that moving forward, we will be securing venues with legally binding contracts and reservation payments before opening registration to artists. This is the one that they where Josh detailed the task of each team members, and it's still Josh, Isabel, and Gali listed here. Refunds for Baguio and Legazpi participating artists and the same payment confirmation, event promotion. PotA VTubers refund. It was never our intention to quote-unquote pocket the payments made by artists for this event. We no longer have access to the sheet and form. We gave ownership to the other party as soon as we could. As much as we are infirm in our stance and reach an agreement with Daijobu, we will be giving 66k to Daijobu. All these things cannot be fulfilled immediately. Most will not even happen by this year as things are already in motion. Well, what I don't, per grabe nila ng PotA, I always dream of putting there in the future. What I don't understand is past PotAs were fine. At least on the surface, so I don't know why for this PotA description. I think PotA was fine for some artists, but some artists were already seeing how bad it is. But, syempre, it's the type of, there's a lot of people that is a fan of the thing. If you say something negatively, you might get negative reactions, and alam mo yun, parang you don't want to cause issues na parang baka ako lang pala ang may issue sa ngayon kasi parang masaya naman yung ibang tao. But there have been like a lot of people saying na, oh, they felt like things are going bad, but they were just I guess, afraid to be vocal about it at the time. Um, Josh then proceeded to remove public messaging from PotA concerns. Is PotA concerns channel still like visible? Let me see. Sorry, I will be checking now. Yeah, it's still, you can't send messages, but it's still there. You can back read, I guess. uh, and have them address real time. Josh has then suddenly stepped down without addressing previous concerns, citing his declining health as the reason. He has redirected community concerns to be addressed by Gali, who then proceeded to show fake evidence when answering a concern about the PotA Clark Summer event listing on SMX website's calendar. Screenshot of a message from Patrons of the Arts member Gali in response to an inquiry about PotA Clark summer listing on the SMX Clark website, side by side with a satire artist edit of the website. So someone made the meme of like, ako na nga mag-i-edit, tagal nyo ilagay eh. And then Gali took it as a, oh, it's there now. And then she sent this screenshot as proof in the Discord server, claiming na, oh, they have added it na. When it's so easy to open the site and check it yourself first. I saw this happen real time and I'm like, facepalm. Girl, where's the fact checking? It's so important on anything to confirm things first. Isabel has since taken over addressing I can't zoom out. Oh no. There we go. Addressing the concerns, but these concerns continue to not be answered in real time. They post important announcements at midnight and during off hours, and a clear system of refunding payments have yet to be addressed. Yeah, this is like the announcement of Isabel saying that PotA Clark is pushing through. They said um that they initially announced the cancellation. They were acting out of panic due to our internal organizational crisis, and because of the sudden health of their health condition of their team member nga daw. After they looked back and stopped and looked at what truly matters, which is the artist, um, they made a decision to push through with the same event in the venue. Here's what I understand. I could have understand this decision if they have asked the artist first of like Clark. My second-hand embarrassment could not been contained. Ay, go. Ito yung email. Is it the same? It's regarding the refunds. Acknowledge the confusion and disappointment because the recent cancellation announcement and its withdrawal. Event is pushing through. Regarding refunds, we would greatly appreciate and will promptly review requests from artists who submit screenshots or emails showing that they canceled their accommodations and or travel plans during the period. Oh my god, we're getting it. When the event was announced as cancelled, the screenshots of or emails showing the cancellation will help us determine that the request artist was adversely affected. You have to be adversely affected by our cancellation announcement and its a subsequent withdrawal. Hello, Ju-chan. Thank you for the raid. I hope your community is okay witnessing me reading the entire thing. Oh my god! Ito na yung huli. Wow. We got to the end of the about the organizer. Okay. Lack of it's 17 pages. How many pages was this? This is 15 pages. The lack of financial transparency section is 17 pages. How about this? How many pages? Hindi lumilitaw. Guys, patingin. 14. 17. Hindi ko makita for this. Ay. Wait lang, sorry guys. Na-stretch lang ako ng likod ko. Oh lord, it's this issue. Hello, Juchan. Welcome to me going over the release statement. Addressing and with the timeline of everything that's happened so far with POTA. Sorry if you will be hearing my dogs in the background. Okay, section B, lack of financial transparency. Milkshake ang gulo mo. Naririnig kayo sa stream ko. Cancelled POTA events overview, POTA table rates on the advanced collection of payments, on POTA's business practice on paying commission rates. Cancelled POTA events overview as of May 31. POTA has placed a call for exhibitors beginning August 23 to 2025 across all their upcoming events on the following year. Wait, oh god, really? I forgot about this. POTA's call for exhibitor comes in twofold. The first call for exhibitors are events sold in bundles and have a fixed discount of an estimate of 500 to 1,000 pesos. The second call for exhibitors are events sold at a non-discounted rate. POTA Regional Summer 2026. A series of events held outside Metro Manila with the intention of highlighting exhibitors based or closed in the following regions to be held on the weekends throughout April and May 2026. The first call for exhibitors for this event started August 2025 with the deadline of down payment in September 2025 and full payments in December 2025. Out of 8 events marketed, only Davao, Cagayan de Oro, Iloilo, Bacolod, and Cebu pushed through in accordance with their marketed venue and dates with the exception of Baguio and Clark, considering the circumstances surrounding them. Lurk is heard from Playing Val. Okay. Thank you so much for sending your community. I'm sorry I can't talk talk to you directly much right now. But I enjoy your lurk and your rest, Yuchan. Considering the circumstances surrounding them. POTA Regionals 2026. POTA's flagship event featuring original works only. Call for exhibitors started August 2025 with the deadline of full payment in December 2025. There is no proof of confirmation from the POTA core team stating they are able to secure the venue and was officially cancelled on May 21 with no reason stated in the organizer's press release. POTA Tiny Hands. POTA's events featuring works from exhibitors from age groups 10 and up. Call for exhibitors started January 2026 with a deadline of full payment in February 2026. There is also no proof of confirmation from the POTA core team stating they are able to secure the venue and then was officially cancelled on May 21 with no reason stated in the organizer's press release. This section will further discuss table rates set by POTA core team and their actions in regards to collecting payments in advance from all exhibitors. POTA table rates. POTA's table rates are significantly in the expensive range compared to other art markets held in the Philippines. Exhibitors have reached out to Josh via Discord regarding the fees set by POTA core team. Response below. Let's zoom. You can rest assured that POTA treats artists as partners and customers. We do not take table fees with the intention of making an income out of them. Our rates are calculated to make sure all our income comes from sponsors, food concessionaires, and ticket sales. Here is a quick rundown on expenses. Venue rent, advertising, taxes, table costs, staffing, services such as lights and sounds, collaterals, etc. This was sent June 18, 2024. See below all the table rates PotA core team has required their exhibitors to pay to be part of the events. Pictures of the Arts Baguio Summer 2026. The first call for exhibitors was in August 2025. Then the second call for exhibitors was in December 2025. It was to be a 2-day event at Baguio Convention and Cultural Center on May 16 and 17. Due to POTA being unable to secure the venue, this event was moved to Newton Plaza Hotel on May 17. Refund schemes were also updated twice by POTA Core. So this is the rates of tables. So I was right. The 14,000 is essentially a two 6 feet tables. So there's a 6 feet, 2 6 feet, 7,000 for the full table na 6 feet, 4,000 for a half table. For two IBM tables, which is 6 feet by 1.5, is 12,000. IBM table that is 6 feet by one IBM table is 6 feet, and a half IBM table is 3.5. Hey, um, this is for Legazpi. First call for exhibitors was August in 2025. The second call for December. There is no proof of confirmation from POTA core team stating they are able to secure the venue, and this was also officially cancelled in May 21, when the event is supposedly May 23 and 24. Here's the thing. This Legazpi event has been announced cancelled during the week I don't week of Baguio, I think. I don't remember, but it was only announced in the Discord server. I saw it basically. I read it na parang they don't have the heart to continue with it because of all the things happening with Baguio. And other than that, I think Josh said na um it's because there's not much artists who applied for it. And yeah, that's what I read, if I remember things correctly. Basically have the same pricing. Mm, this is Clark. Ota Clark. Which is essentially the same. Originals 2020. Oh, this one is the expensive one. Originals is their flagship event. So, call for exhibitors in August 2025. It was 2-day event at Space. There's no proof of confirmation from Potacor. Team stating they are able to secure the venue and was officially cancelled on May 25. Wala man lang official announcement. Basically, yes, they only announced it couple of days before the actual event on their social media. And that's with insistent pa at pagpupumilit ng um pagpupumilit ng artist na mag-post sila regarding the cancellations ng Legazpi. Kasi yung Legazpi, aware na yung mga artist na cancel siya. Yeah, it's only posted in the regional's Facebook page then, and not even in the main one, the Facebook page ng POTA. And then the I think when they canceled Legazpi in the Discord server, it's in a regionals channel din eh. I don't remember if it's an announcement or a regionals channel. A lot of people also showed up to the Legazpi venue also because they did. Yes, I also heard about that. There was a lot of people who showed up on day 1 because hindi pa umabot sa kanila na canceled yung event. Kasi yun nga, it was late announced. It wasn't announced na parang a week before the event. Literally like 2 days, I don't know, I think. 2 days before the event, tsaka lang na-announce na it won't be proceeding on the social media. And like, ugh. But yeah, this is like originals. Their table ranges from 5,000 to 50,000, but this is for, I'm assuming, ano ba to? Shell boots? Ay, hindi. Iba pa to. 4 boots. Yung shell boot nila is at 16. And then there's like several other kinds of boots. That's so big. Pretty much Thursday night. Masakit ulo ko looking at this. Tiny Hands. Exhibitor was January 2026. It was just a one-day event at Elements on September 5. Was this ever like venue secured? Did they ever show a confirmation that this venue was secured? They canceled this as well, diba? But yeah. Tables 3, 2, 4, and 8,000. They had the reservation and it was cancelled. On the advanced collection of payments, PotA collects table fees for their events from um 3 months to a year prior to the dates of the upcoming events. Exhibitors have complied with the deadlines to ensure that all venues will be secured based on the dates advertised from POTA's platform. This business practice has now been put into question given that their collection of payments have coincided with purchase of the Arts Regional's Baguio Summer venue mishap and their exhibitors expressing concerns if all venues for the upcoming events have already been secured. In this document, securing a venue entails that both the organizers and the staff of the target venue have the following: a MOA, and there's a security deposit or initial down payment remitted to the venue's official bank account. A venue is not considered as secured if it was only been pencil booked and no transactions or MOAs have been signed. The next section of the document will discuss the advanced collection of payments held by POTA core team for Oshicon, POTA Win, Magic and Mystics events which will be held in the third quarter of the year. Late screening of artists for Oshicon. Hala, yan na yung POTA VTubers and the immediate request of down payment. Exhibitors who applied for Oshicon began to express concerns regarding the reservation of space at One Ayala. POTA collects advance payments for their events months and even a year before their event will actually take place. Many have questions why they collect payments months in advance. In particular, is POTA VTubers, also known as Oshicon. The organizers have just sent out confirmation emails alerting artists that they have been accepted for the event and ask for down payment 2 days after, with the actual event being months away in August. Similar is the case for the Magics and Mystic events and Potawin events, which will happen in the third quarter of the year. Kailan to? This is April. Someone is asking about the event itinerary of Oshicon because there's haven't been anything about it. And there's no updates and any sorts, and then they announced that the down payment is due in 2 days after the confirmation emails. uh in the past, the organizers, this is also for ano to, Magics and Mystics and Potawin. People have received emails by April 29 and May 3, and the deadline for the 50% down payment is May 6 agad. In the past, the organizers stated that the key expenses are venue rent, advertising taxes, table cost, staffing, services such as light and sounds, collaterals, and other unnamed expenses. Has also further reiterated that venue expenses are not the only expense for events. He has also added that the payment system was requested by artists in the past, so they have more time to prepare for events. However, it was revealed that PotA pencil booked other venues. Some venues don't allow advance payments a year in advance. This is a message from May 21. Receiving, recording, and confirming payments is also a time-consuming task. It was also early on requested by artists that event registration be opened as early as possible for an event so that artists can prepare necessary arrangement to participate. Aside from these, venue payments are not the only expense for the event. This is May 21 as well. Different venues have different processes and timelines. Securing a venue is not the same as paying for the venue. Most venues have a limit as to how far in advance payments can be settled, how payments are settled, and where payments are settled. The usual preference is within the quarter of the event. So basically, this answers is when people were asking him regarding venue booking in the PotA Concerts channel. But here's the thing. He's not really answering things up up upfront. Like iba yung sagot niya sa hinahanap ng mga tao. Like I think ang simplest sagot na hinanap ng tao is parang no, hindi pa siya na-book. Yes, naka-book na siya. Naka-pencil book siya, hindi siya naka-pencil book. Like, yun lang yung hinahanap na sagot ng mga tao and this is his answers. This has led to artists questioning their payment system. Many have demanded financial transparency to which the organizers have yet to address. There has also been a claim that the organizers keep the capital for events and capital obtained from table fees as separate. I kind of have to. Oh my god, I didn't realize how long we're gonna be here for this. Gonna speed run a bit. Sorry. There's a lot of screenshots. I might not be able to read them entirely. But it's a lot of artists questioning details that were and like asking questions that aren't being addressed properly. Financial transparencies. Immediate request of down payment. Okay, this is the email for the down payment. Similar with Oshikon, they were asking to be paid like to. Okay. Early bird payment is February. This is for Magics and Mystic. Yeah! That's why paid na yung lamesa namin for PotA Win Cebu. It's because as early as January and February, you can secure it already. And of course, you want a slot, you have to secure it. Early bird payment requirement with set deadline on February 16, 2026. Deadline are always months ahead of time. Magic Academia by Magics and Mystics is set on August 1 and 2, warranting an almost 7-month in advance payment to secure a slot. This also applies for their PotA Win event, which would happen on October 17 and 18. They already opened early. Okay, this is PotA Win na Manila. Iba pa yung Cebu. They already opened early registration, opening discounted slots that have a payment deadline of February 16. Since PotA's first event back in 2020, okay. Further discussion, skipping things, sorry. Further discussion on PotA's business practices on advanced collection of payment, refund scheme, and no memorandum of agreement between organizer and exhibitor. Since PotA's first event back in 2023, there have not been any memorandum of agreement created to ensure protection of the artist's finances. Even for events where early registrations payments are collected a year in advance, there is nothing protecting the artist from sudden cancellation. PotA has a set of rules and regulations stated at the start of the registration form, stating that all slots are non-transferable and non-refundable regardless of any circumstance that can arise. This is a call for early registrations for PotA Regional Summer 2026. It was posted in August 23, 2025. This is details on the payment dates for early applications for PotA Regional Summers. Ano to? Ay, mali. It's for the bundles. Regionals bundles. This is the rules and regulations in the Google form. POTA's rules and regulations clause as stated in the POTA Regional Summer 2026 registration forms. For the regular events, a non-refundable 50% down payment is required from artists to secure their slot in the event. There is no explanation as to why it is non-refundable, nor are there any options given regarding down payment refunds in the event of unforeseen circumstances. This is POTA's clause regarding the 50% non-refundable down payment. Their lack of regulations regarding refunds, event cancellations, and what can be done during unforeseen circumstances is seen with their statements regarding POTA Baguio Summer. This is Isabel's statement on the course of action artists may take due to the sudden venue change. This was sent May 5 of 2026. This is their original options. There's like three options. Option A, 30% of your table fee will be refunded 30 days after the event has concluded. Option B, one half of table for any POTA event from 2026 to 2027, excluding POTA Originals. Option C, 30% of your table fee will be converted to table credits that you can use for any upcoming POTA events from 2026 to 2027. You can use this as a payment for your upcoming POTA events. People don't want that. They want the full refund. Due to the discontentment raised with the lack of an option to avail a full refund, Josh released a new statement regarding refunds for POTA Baguio Summer 2026. Josh also stated that refunds will take at least 30 days to process. This was Josh's statement regarding the new refund options. Let me zoom in. Regarding the 30% refund for Baguio, it was initially rated at 30% because that is how we did rates for one-day events. For example, 40K for a full table for a one-day event and 5.5 for a full table if 2 days. This is currently being revisited with the response regarding the situation if enough artists back out the option for a smaller venue that can fit remaining artists for 2 days can be considered. Confirming full refunds of POTA Baguio are now an option. Last concern on my end, though I think it's been brought up several times already. Can you confirm if artists who chose to back out will be receiving 100% refund? Yes or no will do, thanks. You have more to add, you can wait until if you have more to add, it can wait till the 8 p.m. This is during the time when people ask questions to the POTA Concern channel and merong time may time lang si bakit yan yung lumilitaw? Weird. May time lang si may time lang si Josh to answer questions which is 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tapos nag-yes siya ng 6. 30 days is what we can guarantee for smoothness, cleanliness, and timeless of the transaction. Yeah, so the 30-day minimum is the processing of refunds. And this is Baguio, by the way. Hindi pa natin natatakel, wala pang details regarding the refunds for the other events, especially those they canceled. Wait lang, let me turn that off. Sorry. Where is it? Hydrate time, yes. Mega doki talaga. It is. Sa pangalawa pa lang tayo, guys. Patapos naman na tayo for this one. Ay, mali. Mahaba lang siya. Most of it is pretty long because of like the screenshots. Um, ano to? Uh, a form from POTA stating that full refunds will be dispersed 30 working days after POTA Baguio summer. A form from POTA stating that 50% refunds are owed to POTA Baguio summer artists. This is for people not participating, and this is for artists who are continuing. They are owed 50%, and then for artists who didn't it's a full refund pero they have to wait 30 working days. Ito yung binabasa mo dapat habang umiikot sa mall. The Legazpi event, POTA Legazpi Summer, was also announced to be cancelled last 21st of May. Before that, on May 8th, there you go, an internal announcement regarding the event's cancellation was made. Since the internal announcement, they have already replied to emails regarding refunds. In these emails, they have brought up their table credit system where artists can use these payments to pay for their different events under POTA. They have also stated a 14-day working timeline for these refunds with no explanation as to why. This is the cancellation of POTA Legazpi. Is there a reason added why? We will not be pushing through with Legazpi Summer in light of the recent events and developments. We do not carry enough goodwill to execute a successful event in Legazpi as it will be our first time mounting one there. Okay, yeah, there. I remember that was their quote-unquote reason. But also, from what I know, there's not much artists who applied for Legazpi then. Yeah. After stating on May 25 that POTA Clark Summer 2026 was cancelled, then rescinded the cancellation on May 26, Isabel admitted the cancellation was done in panic and proceeded to offer refunds as per her sent email on 4:30 a.m. Let's go! Di na siya 12 a.m. on May 27. However, the refunds are still under specific terms that were not indicated elsewhere. Until now, there are no refund details for the events that are stated to fall under the new management or for the others cancelled events. Uy, baka may pinopost na pala ang POTA habang nagbabasa ako ng long doki na ito. Update niyo ako dyan. Di ko binubuksan Discord ko. POTA's business practice on paying commission rates. Furthermore, there are artists who have been commissioned by POTA for artwork to be used as event poster or event giveaways. Most of the time, X deals or table credits are used as payment to this artist. These table credits are to be used to secure a slot in other POTA events instead of the artist paying for their slot. In light of recent events, there are also no refund details for table credits of those who no longer wish to event with POTA. Ito yung mas malala. Okay, that's the end of it. Um, there's a signature there. I don't want to show it on stream. Sorry, I I scrolled too much already. So, but yes. Parang stream schedule ko lang yung timing ng announcement nila. Yeah, they were announcing at 12 a.m., 4 a.m. I think that's it. Like the earliest they did. Failure to secure the venues. Oh, 16 pages back. I do have like another stream to do later. So It's fine. Kaya natin to, guys. Section C, failure to secure event venues and erroneous refund policies. Okay lang ba pag may second stream na lang tayo? POTA has failed to secure event venues, particularly mentioned are venues for POTA Baguio Summer and Oshicon, previously known as POTA VTubers. As of May 26, 2026, POTA Court team has yet to disclose if they are able to secure all venues prior to all cancellation of its events. On securing the venue, patrons of the venue, patrons of the Arts Regional's Baguio Summer on BCCC. Call, call for exhibitors and event announcements. The call for exhibitors was available to the public via Google Form as early as November 2025. This was initiated for artists affected from the late cancellation due to force majeure during the Patrons of the Arts Baguio Winter, who were then offered guaranteed slot for Patrons of the Arts Baguio Summer as to compensate for failure of the event to proceed smoothly. Oh my god, that's so God, that's so bad. Imagine they were already suffering with Baguio Winter because of all the cancellations because of like I think it was like a typhoon. Then they have to like deal with POTA Baguio Summer. Uh Pota Baguio. Hello, first and foremost, we want to. Okay, I don't want to read that entire thing. Sorry. Compensation offered to affected Baguio artists during Patience of the Arts Winter. Email a message to anonymous participating artist A, which is November 7th. Basically offering everyone these two options per registration. One non-transferable IBM table for PotA Clark Winter this November. For artists already tabling at Clark Winter, we can discuss the arrangement further. Or prioritizations for Baguio Summer on May 16 and 17. Aside from the call to application for previous affected artists, the form was also open for new interested applicants. The public announcement for Patrons of the Arts Baguio Summer was made as early of January 6, 2026. This post was also an Instagram ad. This advertisement entails the exact details of the event, Baguio Convention Center on May 16, 17. So as early as January 2026, they were already promoting the date and the venue even as an ad. First public social media post of POTA Baguio Summer. Be part of the nationwide celebration of Filipino creativity. Don't miss us in Baguio for Face of the Art Summer. Another public announcement for Patients of the Art Baguio Summer 2026 was made on April 1, entailing the same details of the advertised venue and dates. Ang dami nilang schedule conflict. Ito na. Tourism Promotion Board Philippines Regional Travel Fair. On April 30, Tourism Promotions Board Philippines posted on their Facebook page that a government event regional travel fair will be held on May 15 and 7 to 17 on Baguio Convention Center. This post was also shared by the Baguio Convention and Cultural Center, which is the venue, which coincides with the May 16 to 17 na POTA Baguio and BCC as the intended venue. When this thing has been advertised by POTA since January, Tourism Promotions Board coinciding, okay, basically ito na yung in-explain ko. Okay, this is the formal announcement in email on May 3 at 11 a.m. Uy, tanghali. For email to the participating artists ng POTA Baguio Summer regarding the venue cancellation. We bear urgent and unfortunate news. BCCC informed us that our booking with them has been cancelled due to a government activity. They are saying that this is out of nowhere and they are blindsided by this treatment from this government-owned establishment. They just learned this and want to inform everyone as soon as possible. These are the possibilities that they have, which is to postpone the event, have the event on a different venue on the same dates, or postpone the event and have it on a different venue. um they will update as early as they will update May 4 earliest and May 5 latest. Official email of POTA regarding the venue cancellation, Patrons of the Arts email message to anonymous participating artists. Discord Open Forum, conflicting queries with the Department of Tourism and Baguio Country Club versus claims by Patrons of the Arts team. The unprecedented announcement has led artists to seek transparency on how such cancellation could occur when they were led to believe that reservations have already been made in lieu of the social media announcement as early of January 2026, entailing of the venue being BCCC and the dates being March 16 to 17. March? Wait, am I reading this wrong? The ven The venue booking process contracts, paper trails, and or receipts of the alleged venue reservation are brought into question and demanded to be released by the patrons of the art team. Just to clarify who was to blame for this conflict of schedule. According to patrons of the arts representative, Josh, however, all reservations were done in call and in-person communication with no paper or email trails. Gaano kayo kadala sa Baguio para mag in-person communication? Pero sige. Sorry. Patrons of the arts member, Josh claiming that there were no paper trails. Unfortunately, all the paper trails for the booking are on their side. No email, no paper trails. All communication was in call and in person. The, so does that mean may representative sila in Baguio or they actually go to Baguio? Upon inquiry to the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region about the conflict of schedule on the said post, it was disclosed by the agency that the event was already booked since last year by the Tourism Promotions Board. Weird. Bakit? There's still a lot of like issues with BCC regarding this. Um, a Facebook comment posted by the Department of Tourism regarding an already confirmed booking from the previous year. Due to this comment, an artist inquired to the BCCC Facebook page directly for clarity about patrons of the arts reservation status on the venue. BCCC confirmed that the reservation was not reserved and only had a pencil booking until February 13. The agency claimed that despite giving an option for an alternative date for the event, they failed to respond to the agency, thus failing any rescheduled booking of the event. God. Screenshot of a
Ding
private
ding ding.
message.
Ding ding ding. Ding ding
Oh.
ding. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding.
Hi, Mint. Thank you for reading. This is more people to inform regarding the POTA situation. Please check out the link pinned in chat. Um, support the artists affected by pages of the arts. Please check out if you want to access the Google I'm reading. If you click, asan na yan? If you click the link pinned in chat, you will go here on this page. You can just click back. This is a preview of what's in the ano, and then this is the Google Doci mismo. If you guys wanna read it yourself and you wanna read it faster than me reading it. And then this is basically the way you can help every artist affected. You can commission, check out their catalogs, and support the artist affected by pages of the arts, especially those who haven't received any refunds. And if you're an artist affected, there's a way for you to file an action. We will go into this, but this is like the fastest way. If you guys wanna just look into what you can do, you can file file a complaint. The more that there are people filing, the more that they will get interested and check it out. So, yes, file. It might take a lot of time, and I think I remember someone mentioning in my DMs na merong phone number you can message, I think, or call, I don't know. I'll look into it later. But yeah, okay. Sorry. Thank you for the raid, Mint Pet. I'm sorry I can't directly talk to you for now. Thank you so much, and everyone who is from your stream. I hope um you have a good evening. We are reading through a timeline of how patrons of the arts the patrons of the arts issue has been the entire month of May, basically. I just realized I haven't been able to shout out people. I'll shout out Juchan then. Yes. I'll do Juchan after. Okay. I'm trying to speed run because I do have to try to finish as much as I can, and then I have to end, and then I have to stream again for a different thing later. Sorry. Okay. This is someone asking directly to BCC regarding the scheduling thing. This is which is a direct contradiction of what POTA is saying when they uh that they were only contacted about the rescheduling na May 3. It says here that um BCC is saying that POTA did not secure the reservation and they were pencil booked until Feb 13. Yeah. And that after that hindi na bumalik sa kanila ang POTA. POTA has proceeded to explain that the venue was indeed pencil booked only. They explained that the advance payment made a year before aren't accepted by the venue, but that they had confirmed through word of mouth that they will book the venue for POTA Baguio Summer 2026. Screenshot of the organizer, Josh, message on pencil booking the venue. According to the timeline of events from Josh, BCCC contacted POTA on the morning of May 3 to inform them that the dates of the event were given to a different event instead. Other dates were suggested but it was not feasible due to conflicting schedules with other events. Here's the thing. Bawal ba isend yung message na kinontak ka ng BCCC? You can blur things if you can, there's names in there, but I feel like a lot of these things could be proof na they're kasi at this point they're just all words. We haven't seen any image, screenshots, proofs, receipts from POTA. Kaya mas lalong nag-aano yung trust ng tao eh. Josh further reiterated that continuous follow-ups were made and that their team and the venue were in agreement of the event dates. Josh has also claimed that they offered a payment in advance to fully secure the venue, but the venue refuses.
Ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding.
Followed
ding,
up
ding,
and then
ding, ding,
we followed up and then they followed up as We followed up and then they followed up as well. It was not a simple handshake agreement. The booking was assured to us and they wanted it settled closer on the week of the event. They did not want it to be settled in advance. We offered to pay it last year but they refused it. Allegedly. Yes, we are 100% we confirmed in February when they asked if we're still pushing through because they said may interested sa date ninyo. This is another screenshot na so February pa lang yung last follow-up nyo? No, that was their last follow-up call. We follow up again after that. The organizers were asked to produce paper trails or any proof of these claims are true. They admitted that there is no paper trail because all communication was through calls and in-person communication. They admitted that it will be business's word against theirs. Unfortunately, it really is our word against theirs. We trusted and have no proof, unfortunately. Ewan ko. Sige. Discord open forums erroneous refund policies. Following up the uproar on the abrupt changes of the event, the compromise of the event being held in another venue and only for 1 day instead of 2 was proposed by the organizers. This raised concerns from artists who were no longer willing to attend the event and demanded refunds instead because PotA failed to deliver the event venue and dates promised to them 4 to 6 months prior. In response to the refund request, patrons only offered the following refunds. I read it earlier already. Sorry, I won't read it again. None of which offered full refund. Um, which is this is the official email
Ding ding ding.
that was
Ding ding
sent
ding.
May
Ding
5.
ding ding. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding.
Um, uh, Official email from PotA regarding the venue changes and rescheduling. Sent ng May 5. Hindi. Confused by the dates. Um, what is this? Oh, it's their public letter and Baguio Summer reschedule and venue change. Oh, event reschedule and the announcement open letter. Um, We want to acknowledge and apologize for how things have gone. We are sorry for all the hurt feelings, distress, broken trust, and for letting things spiral. Communication and connection are very important to us as we strive for a collaborative relationship with the artist. However, we understand that the lack of ill intent does not excuse our actions or lack thereof, nor the outcome of our actions and inactions. We put systems into place to make information accessible and organized, but we ourselves fail to utilize these systems, keeping artists lacking the information and support that we promise to deliver in a timely and efficient manner. Sorry if I'm reading things quickly. To make things worse, the system developed was one way and lacked the capacity to receive and address concerns, questions, and clarification the artist wanted and needed addressed. To address the worst of our shortcomings, we acknowledge and apologize as well for our central role in the Baguio summer venue concerns. It was our failure to take the necessary precaution to protect the livelihood of artists by ensuring the foundations of our plans were uncompromisable. Regarding Baguio Summer, it will be pushing through and happening at Newton Plaza Hotel on May 17. All artists that are part of Baguio Summer are entitled to a full refund if they opt to back out of the event or a 50% refund if they choose to continue with the now one-day event. We will be quadrupling our efforts and advertising budget to ensure the best possible dissemination of information regarding the changes. Our efforts to scale our team and operations have significantly backfired and have led us astray from our vision and purpose. Moving forward, we will be keeping communication tightly knit and thorough within our team and with the artist. We will be scaling down both our team size and our event quantity to ensure lean and effective plans, executions, and actions. Despite everything that is happening because of our shortcomings, our only ask is that our own feelings do not diminish your support to the artists who are part of our upcoming remaining events. These artists deserve and need your support. Sa kanila na nanggaling yun, na. Um, what? 06. There we go. Okay. Hi. On securing the venue for Oshikon at Space One Ayala. Here we go. Another instance of the organizer's failure to secure event venue is seen with Oshikon, also referred to as PotA VTubers. The organizer, Josh, also proceeded to claim that the venue for Oshikon has been secured with the event to take place on August 15 to 16. This event was in partnership with Daijobu. However, Daijobu suddenly announced the dissolution of this partnership and that the event will be led by Daijobu alone. One of the reasons for the dissolution includes POTA's failure to secure the event venue despite already claiming artist payments for it. This is the announcement. This is head of Daijobu sending a message at the Discord server of Pictures of the Arts. Hi everyone. I don't know how to read that. Uh, is it like Rawar? Current Ops Head of Oshikon and founder of Daijobu will answer a few questions here, but any further questions, please relay them over at the Daijobu Discord server, as we are already in full control of the event and would prefer to not bother PotA anymore. Basically, at this point, I think a lot of people were asking questions regarding Oshikon's venue booking and refunds. There was a misunderstanding on our end, as refunds were not specifically discussed during our final call with them after sending our termination letter. I believe in full transparency and am willing to publicize the termination letter if needed. The termination was, we canceled due to operational delays and no reservation of venue. I code spaced myself and tried to ask about Oshikon, but they have client privacy in place and all they could tell me was that the dates were still open and only inquiries had been made. No pencil bookings or anything. I went ahead and reserved it myself as soon as I heard that. Refunds and money spent. Firstly, I apologize for any worries and concerns caused by the lack of answers on something as important as the payments made by you, the artist. There was a misunderstanding between us and POTA, so I will personally refund any artist that wants to refund their Oshikon table. But I am unable to do so right away. What Oshikon can offer is a refund as soon as the table you previously booked is booked by another. The reason for this is that all my funds are currently allocated to the venue and other supplier of down payments, FDPs. The reason for the refund miscom is that when we ask about the transfer of artist payments, the POTA team decided to charge us for operational expenses or work rendered amounting to 80k or 10k per team member for a total of 8 months. So, February, March, and April. We countered this by saying that we should also be entitled to such and should be cancelled out, which they didn't agree with. So in order to not delay this any further, as we just wanted to focus on the success of Oshikon, we told them they can just skip whatever artist payments were already made, which totaled 66,000. We assumed that also meant any existing refund requests, as we never received any project money, so how would we refund anyone? I hope that answers all questions so far. Any further questions, please direct it to the Daijobu community Discord server. Josh responded with, I am a bit taken aback by this, as the tone has taken a significant shift from our latest call, and I am surprised that you have decided to air it out here while I tried to settle it internally first. It's funny like how like the reaction is the Discord reactions. Um Skin this is this is talking about this one. Okay. Um George then countered that the venue for Oshikon was in fact secured. This is a partial screenshot of message stating the venue was secured by POTA. Regarding the booking, we denied that there was no booking at all, despite space saying that the dates are open and available. We have both a pencil booking and a venue proposal for Oshikon under POTA's name. We confirmed the existence of war booking with them, and as per Dejabu's initiative to fully mount the event themselves, we confirmed that with space that they will be the ones to continue the event.
Ding ding
Oh.
ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding.
Okay. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. This is not the good. This is a
followers goal of
buti na lang
1,100.
hininaan ko yung
Thank you,
alerts ko.
everyone.
Please check out all the artists affected by checking the link pinned in chat. Uh, to further counter POTA's claims, which they have not shown evidence of, Daijobu has evidence that they were the ones who secured the venue after the dissolution of the partnership with POTA. On securing the venue pitches of the Arts Regionals Legaspi. On May 8, POTA announced internally no longer pursue with their POTA Legaspi event. There was no further explanation given to the artists as to why. On May 21 was when they announced it publicly, and no with no explanation on was provided as well. It's speculation na they were not able to secure the Legazpi Summer venue as well. This is their only post with a caption. We're sad to announce that PotA Legazpi is cancelled. Hope to see you next time instead, Legazpi. Just plain that for the post. Um on securing the venue pictures of the original space. With the aftermath of POTA Baguio Summer, there's been speculation on whether the venue for POTA Originals has been secured. Um, Josh had addressed last May 22 that the venue for this event has been booked. However, with the sudden cancellations of Originals on May 25, speculation arose again on whether Josh was truthful with his claim. Here's the thing, guys. You can't just book an event and then cancel it and expect a refund. It's a venue. So them be easily being able to cancel these events, which means that they haven't paid, I guess, anything. I'm assuming. Kasi that's a loss of money. In light of this, an artist has taken initiative to gather information they can from the venue. Although the venue is unable to release exact details, it has been confirmed that an event for July 4 and 5 has been recently cancelled. Is now available for other events. Okay, so that's the only thing that they can confirm, that there was an event and that was cancelled on July 4 and 5, which is the initial dates for originals. Okay. Oh wow, we're at the spreading misinformation now. I kinda need to pee. Break muna tayo, guys. Kasama pakiramdam ko dito. The entire month of May, I was like reading through everything about this. Whew. Chat. I will go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I will be back. I will read through everything. I will speed run things. Actually, how much page is this? Oh, it's kind of short now. This is 5 pages. This is 7 pages. Okay, we can finish it in time, and I have time to eat dinner. Okay, sorry chat. I'll be back. I'll put you guys on BRB while I'm on the bathroom. I hope you also guys stretch your legs and hydrated and took a bit of a break. Hi, after all of this. Spreading misinformation. I can't believe that this is something that can be linked to POTA. Is okay, let me exit some of the tabs I have open. POTA spreading misinformation. Okay, here we go. It's like seven pages. Section D, spreading misinformation. POTA released a document that has been revealed to be doctored, intentionally leaving out full conversations so as to make it seem like they were in the right. The release document placed several artists under the bus, only for it to be revealed that they were used as scapegoats. This is regarding POTA's partnership with Daijobu. On November 13, Daijobu and Patrons of the Arts partnered up to host an event called Doshicon, previously called POTA VTubers. On May 15, the two organizations announced the dissolution of their partnership. This is the uh the e is yeah wait lang. This is the email sent by POTA to artists that is part of Oshikon. I also have received this. If you look for my videos or VODs here on Twitch, I have a specific stream where I was talking about the Oshikon things, and that was um couple of days before everything else that's been happening. If you guys look at my dates of when that was, I already talked about this on my stream, but essentially this is POTA's email. This was only announced on email that the dissolution is happening. We are waiting to share. We are writing to share an important update regarding the event. The mission of Oshikon has always been to provide a platform where VTubers, artists, communities, and supporters come together to connect and grow. This event has been co-developed with Daijobu since last year, and we are all excited for this event to be a success. As part of moving forward with the event, Patrons of the Arts will transfer the full operational and creative management to Daijobu. This decision is made with a focus on ensuring the community thrives in the space we have all crafted for them. Um, Please note that following this transition, Patrons of the Arts will not retain any participation or oversight in the event's planning or execution. All future events, inquiries, and coordination will be handled exclusively by Daijobu. With this change in the operational management, we sincerely invite all artists, guests, and partners to see or reconsider if Oshikon under Daijobu's leadership is an event that supports and aligns with your creative goals. Okay, sige. Sabi niyo yan eh. But yes, this is their first post regarding the dissolution. Honestly, they announced the POTA VTuber in the Discord server on November 13. I don't think there is a public post about POTA VTuber slash Oshikon until like the social media account posted um na official na. So since November 13, 2025, the artist has been asking for updates. And the only time they were able to get updates regarding POTA VTuber or Oshikon was like the confirmation of application for people who for artists who are accepted ng May 4, which is an email that artist received at 4 a.m. Yun yung after several months of silence regarding POTA VTuber. That was the first thing we heard about it. And we will learn why. The community then asked who to approach regarding table refunds. POTA claims that payments will be carried over to Daijobu. The organizers then state that refunds will not be offered by POTA. This causes confusion within the community in regards to where the table funds are. Where has it been allocated and which organizer has it? Someone asked, can we have clarification on what will happen to us artists who's already paid na? Sorry, I have struggles to talk now. Who's already paid. Will the money be transferred to Daijobu or will it get refunded? Or is this something we have to ask to Daijobu already? Isabel answered that someone asked there's someone different asked. Payments already settled will carry over. We will be sending a separate email to those already paid. You are confirmed to proceed with the event. Further payment details will come from Daijobu team. We have sent over the list of them. Another artist asked, carried over like the payments is with Daijobu in case we want refunds. If I remember correctly, this is me. Just completely honest to you guys, for transparency's sake, I'm one of the people who was questioning regarding the money that was already paid. I think this is me. Kasi hindi malinaw yung carry over. So I was asking the carried over as in the payments is paid. Daijobu. If I remember correctly, this is me. I was one of the artists asking. I think some of this screenshots includes me. I don't remember what I said. But there's like screenshots. I think there's a screenshot earlier na I think I was the one who said it. Screenshot of Josh reiterating that funds will not be offered by POTA. I don't think you understand my question. I'm asking who are the artists going to ask for refunds? Can you explicitly say that you have transferred our payments to POTA to Daijobu? I know that they are honoring our payments and our slots, pero anong gagawin kung ayaw na namin maglamesa? We know that our payments were sent through POTA accounts. As previously stated, refunds are not and will not be offered by POTA. This is me again, by the way. I remember this. I was not really pissed. I'm confused kasi they can't answer the questions directly. Yung tanong mo is sinong lalapitan ng artist regarding refunds? Is where since we paid to POTA, you know? So we are asking confirmations na, is the money with Daijobu now? So we can ask them for refunds. Like, if artists want refunds. And them saying that they will not offer the refunds is like, okay. This is May 5th. This is how long we were trying to get answers regarding refunds. This is May 15. This is May 19. And then, another statement ng May 20. Screenshots of Josh stating that Daijobu has full ownership of the event, including payments and capital, on May 20. It will be prerogative of Daijobu as they have claimed full ownership of the event. Funds received through payments and capital have already been allocated and invested in the event Oshikon. Oshikon is now fully handled by Daijobu. On May... the entire month of May is a blur to me because of POTA. I feel like May is such a long month for me because of POTA. I keep remembering specific dates because during those specific dates, may nangyayari sa Discord server. So now I'm so aware for each day that happened ng May because of POTA. Instead of just like blurring past to everything na I don't remember my entire month, I remember it vividly and in details because oh, on this day this happened. On this day they posted this, like, bro. On May 20, the founder of Daijobu stated that they will give artists refunds if requested, but then revealed that the table funds have not been transferred and that it still remains with POTA. This is due to POTA charging Daijobu for operational expenses amounting 80,000 for their work done for February to April. In order not to delay further event planning, Daijobu negotiated for POTA to keep the table funds instead, amounting to 66,000. 66,000 is the table fees that have been paid by artists participating at Oshikon. They said abuse can lead to memory loss. No! This is the one I read earlier regarding the refund. POTA organizers fire back saying that Daijobu has not paid POTA their operational fees and that the 66 gained from Oshikon was used to pay POTA instead. This causes artists to question POTA for what services they have rendered to warrant the 66,000. POTA refuses to answer directly. A former employee of POTA has also raised that the financial transparency POTA was explaining does not add up and was not felt by their team. After multiple back and forths of POTA not providing proof of their work, they released a Google document along with a final statement with the intent to expose Daijobu for being the reason for the multiple delays that the event has gone through, including lack of communication with artists and the sudden rescheduling of the event. This document contained evidence consisting screenshots of communication between POTA and Daijobu. Daijobu then retaliated, stating that this evidence is doctored against them, revealing their own screenshots of communication. In the end, POTA no longer gave any statements about Oshikon. Preview. This is in which is where. Uh, fig, figure D5 preview of of Josh document with evidence, I guess. Oh, this is like the Google Docky of Josh. I forgot about this. Josh basically released a Google Docky with screenshots of conversations and his own narration of each what's happening. So the art direction and visual identity was decided to be at the top of the priorities, despite the discussion to make it by November and being necessary next step. No input was provided even by January. They reached out by March 18 after no contact and progress on the creative side for months, stating their representative for this is finally back in action. They were asking for updates by March, despite still not having any input, but then offered to start working on it. It was already discussed and agreed that this thing should have something something. The audacity to doctor, like, what did you think the other party doesn't have? Yeah, diba? And this is a Daijobu members contesting POTA's claims. This entire thing, these screenshots, is happening at the POTA Discord server. POTA's final statement on Daijobu and Oshikon. Yun yung Google Doc, yung POTA VTubers. All in all, Daijobu wanted an amicable separation due to the lack of written agreements between them and POTA. But due to the spread of misinformation, there was a significant loss of trust between the two. Daijobu now focuses on rebuilding Oshikon but will not consider working with POTA again. Oh, this is a final statements. Daijobu wanted an amicable separation. As there were no written agreements between the two parties on how this collaboration was going to be. Our team put full trust into POTA, so them wanting to charge our team to undisclosed services rendered that cannot be broken down on top of a venue that was said to be secured but wasn't, completely made us lose trust and feel betrayed. Not only did they lie about the securing the venue, they tried to paint us in a bad light by blaming the delays of Oshikon on us by cropping screenshots to serve their narrative. This was clearly done maliciously when we made it public that they were charging us. We've already gotten the money that artists paid for Oshikon tables, but I don't think we'll ever consider working with PotA team again after having to go through what they put us through. This is a statement of a employee of Daijubu regarding the entire PotA thing. On pages of the Arts Clark Summer, cancellation, then announcement resumption. PotA has caused confusion amongst artists and to attendees by posting conflicting statements. On May 25, 2026, Isabel posted an open letter to the pages of the arts community where PotA Clark Summer 2026 was one of the events to be cancelled. On midnight, May 26, a day later, Isabel posted that PotA Clark Summer 2026 will push through. These are two contradictory statements posted merely a day within each other. PotA has also released an outdated artist list containing artists who will no longer continue to join the event and containing the legal names of artists instead of their artist pen names. This is Gali admitting PotA basically admitting to the artist list is erroneous. They were apologizing for posting the list. They wanted it posted as soon as possible after announcing that the event will be pushing through, but they didn't really. There was a lack of foresight, allegedly lack of foresight. To answer the questions, the included names, the artist names are submitted through the artist information Google form, or what are they used for the artist list. We use the artist name submitted because the registered list of artists sometimes change leading up to the event. The names are also what you can find in the artist information sheet. They deleted the announcement they made, or like artists to edited it with like people who will be not part of it and people who are pushing through. And they had asked for people to email them for those who are not pushing through. Next, section E, failure to uphold organizer promises. PotA as an organizer has promised to listen to their artists and ensure the success of the events they organize. This is an organizational goal and vision for the community that was posted on June 18, 2024. I will speedrun a bit because it's already 7 p.m. I will just read this text and not the screenshots anymore. Please, if you want to get access and read through them yourself, you can click the link pinned in chat. You will be sent on this page. You can just click this back and then you'll have access on the other things that is part of the card that was made by this is like posted by artist statement for PotA. Despite this, they have failed to uphold their duty as event organizers to ensure an event's success. At the start of 2026, they announced their event calendar for the year. Multiple events in a month held during consecutive weekends are included in this calendar. This has led to an oversaturation of market. Due to the small window between the events, promotionals to market the events have also suffered. Look at that calendar. Look at how insane that calendar is. Imagine, wala pang Oshikon na nakalagay sa calendar na yan, no? That's just their events. And it's like, January, February, March. They took a break ng March, April. And then, May. Hindi, ayun pa yung April. I'm wrong. January, February, March, April na every other week hanggang May, they have events. They don't have a June event. Then they have a July, August, 2 ng September, 3 ng October, and then isa ng November. God. Sorry, I'm just... God. During their early years as an organizer, PotA has also stated that they believe in prioritizing advertising. But their on-site promotions for their events were lacking as seen with PotA Cebu Summer last May to 10, 2026. There was a significant lack of posters, signages, and standees indicating that an event was currently taking place. Many artists have expressed a significant loss of income due to the lack of foot traffic. There was also no program host, program flow, activities for attendees. The EMT on duty was not seen for the event during medical emergencies, despite senior citizens and PWD expressing their difficulties in navigating the venue. This is screenshots of artists expressing their negative experience in PotA Cebu Summer. This is also a screenshot of an account of an artist registered registered healthcare providers by profession that were present during the medical emergency on day 2 egress. So there was artist who is also thankfully a registered healthcare who was able to be there during a medical emergency when the EMT of the event is not there. Screenshot of an artist showing the lack of event signages for PotA Cebu Summer. More screenshots of showing the lack of event signages for PotA Cebu Summer. This is like just ano tawag dito? A signage near the elevator. So I've been at Cebu. Last time we were there, there's multiple of these downstairs and upstairs near the elevator. And then this one is playing a PotA promotion. Hello, Miray. And then this one sa labas, there's like a big in the screen, there's something showing in the screen, and then either there's like more signages like that, like these things, or the standees of Lumen and Noxis outside. So those are the things na they have done in the past in terms of promotion in Cebu. I was surprised when turns out there wasn't any much promotion for this year's for summer. Furthermore, back in 2023, PotA was adamant on assuring artists that their feedback would be heard and that they are an organization that is open to criticism and suggestions. But since 2024, there have been complaints that PotA ignores feedback. Wow. And even has no post-evaluation form for their previous PotA Cebu 2025 event. Yeah. Is Nyob still in chat? I saw Nyob na dumaan. But I remember na we did not receive any feedback forms for PotA Fall. PotA Fall, where we were there first time in Cebu. And then in PotA Women's this month, January, we did not receive a feedback form as well. We have a lot of feedback to say. We did not receive a feedback form for that one. But yeah, that's basically the failure to ensure event success. Uy, saktong-sakto si Miray. Section E, how to file a police blotter. Everyone that is watching this stream, if you are an artist, it's time. How to file a police blotter. You are entitled to report to the authorities, the PotA core team, on the payment fees you are requested to refund. Given the severity of the issue, filing multiple reports would ensure the 3 individuals in this narrative report will be held accountable for the severe mismanagement of funds, their inability to deliver promised services. For filing a police blotter, make sure you are reporting to the nearest police station on where the event was supposed to be held. This is important. So there's like specific places. Ooh, PotA Baguio. This is the nearest station's address and contact numbers. This is also PotA Legazpi, PotA Clark, PotA Originals, PotA Tiny Hands. This is for now the I guess since this is the events that has a lot of mishaps with PotA Baguio and PotA Legazpi. This is like a lot the events that has refunds pending. The thing is with Magics and Mystics, Halloween, and Love and Loss, since we don't know anything what's happening regarding refunds about that or the transfer to new management, we are not sure. I understand we're not here yet. This is specific things you have to bring: ID, printed summary of the event. Uh, if you have submitted a response here, feel free to reprint out your response. And then this is like the name of the organizers and the pages of the arts. This is things that you can say. Keep it simple and factual. Avoid emotional language. I would like to file a police blotter regarding an event organizer who collected fees for multiple artist market events that were cancelled or mishandled with no refund issued or no clear timeline despite repeated follow-ups. What happens? The desk officer records your statements, you sign the blotter entry, you ask the blotter reference number and a copy picture of the blotter page. What is the blotter for? This can be an attachment for the demand letter. Support the prosecutor's complaint in case this pushes forward into litigation, which is a legal action. Or, if escalated, a cybercrime or estafa case. Guys, malala ang cybercrime ng Pilipinas, sinasabi ko. Just saying. I learned about it in media law. Cybercrime laws in the Philippines. But also, I guess you just have to make sure that everything here is what is basically just a timeline of what happened. This is all recorded things in the Discord server. Honestly, if you're in the Discord server, you can search everything, screenshots that was included in this Discord. Everything is as much as we can, as it is. We don't want it. It's factual. It's there. You can search it. Okay. This is a formal demand letter. Why send a formal demand letter? The demand letter is the first step in claiming the refund for the tables. This demand letter also sets a clear deadline and can strengthen future cases. With this demand letter, you can show evidence that you have done your due diligence in following up the refund. So here's the thing. If you don't actually ask them directly about it, they can just reason out you did not ask them for it. So filing a demand letter or a blotter is a plus points for you when they keep denying regard and like giving you the refund. Also, imagine if you keep on filing on a specific thing, a specific event on a specific police station, they will start questioning how much money is involved here. But yeah, there's a template here. If you guys have to access again, you just click the link in chat, the statement for PotA card. This is the page that you will go to. You can click back, go to the documented compilation of events. You can check out the artist or how you can help the artist. This is how to file for action page. This is sending the demand letter, filing a police blotter, filing a DTI complaint, and filing an MBI complaint. Which is I'm assuming here. Oh, yeah, ito. File a DTI complaint. Let's go, guys. How to file a DTI complaint. Proof of transaction. Prepare your documents. Receipts, screenshots of conversation, email. Oh my God, nahuhulog yung nakadikit sa wall ko. Email confirmation. If blotter has been filed, it can be attached here as well. Prepare a scanned photo of your government issued IDs. Write a written letter or initial complaint form detailing the names of both parties, and yeah. Choose how to file. There's a 3 method of accepting a farmer complaint against a company: online portal, email. Okay, so there's like a access to the self-service. You can also send emails in consumer care. As far as I know, there's supposed to be like a phone number as well. I think it's like 8888. I think. I am not sure. Visit the nearest DTI regional or provincial office or head directly to the DTI Fair Trade Enforcement Bureau. Once complaint is received, DTI will receive a mediation between you and POTA to find an amicable settlement. If DTI has not yet given a response within the 2 weeks window, feel free to follow up to their email. NBI complaint! How to file an NBI complaint? To file a complaint with the National Bureau of Investigation regarding POTA, you can visit their office, send an email, or call their division. Before reaching out to NBI, the important stuff. Supporting documents and evidence regard. Oh god, it's raining. Wait lang. Before reaching out to NBI, gather all the supporting documents and evidences. Screenshot the conversation. This include statements in Discord, transaction receipts, e-banking transaction records, your valid government issued IDs, a detailed narrative of the incident. You have to. Oh God, sorry, it's raining. It's loud. Keep safe from the rain, chat. Okay. Um. Yeah, my mic is picking up the rain. It's suddenly like. Yeah. Write a written letter or initial complaint dealing the names of both parties. Chronological narration of facts and your specific demands. I'm not sure if. Oh god, this Google document is valid as a timeline to in like as a proof. I'm not sure. It has a very detailed thing though. But yeah. You can also file your complaint in person or report online or via email. And they have a there you go. They have a main hotline. As most of the transaction POTA has done are online, it is better to report it to the Cybercrime Division. It can be used as attachment. Oh, if anyone is affected of this entire thing, attach this. Complaints to NBI takes time as their investigative teams are thorough. This method will take most of time. Yeah. So, what I can say though, even though our government sucks ass in the Philippines, if there's pressure in a specific place, it might if there's a lot of people reporting things, they might focus on it. They might look into it more. Like, oh, bakit biglang may surge of issue regarding a patrons of the arts? They might look into it more. So I will encourage as much that you file for everything, especially for those who have a lot of refunds. This is all the screenshots, more screenshots. Oh, this is like the VTuber call for exhibitors sent. Oh, this was this was post January. But I remember they announced. Oh, they said there's another one in November, right? The important thing is the virality of an issue. Once government agency images are aware, they will take action. Yes, that's why I'm doing this. If you can, as much as possible, share the statement that was posted on Twitter and on actually Twitter, any of social media. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Thread. I think it's in Thread. I'm not sure. I think I'm not sure if there's a Blue Sky, but there's been posted a lot. There's a lot of it posted. Oh, yeah. So that's God, I can't believe I was able to finish the entire thing. Although I did skip a lot of like reading of like screenshots, but most of these are like will just be here. A lot of them are like comments of people sharing their ano. This is still insane. Girl, bro, what the heck is that calendar? And they said they wanna lessen their event, but okay. Um okay, chat, wait. Let me go and find a link of the social media that they have posted and sent it to chat. So please share. Um um I will be posting this VOD on my YouTube channel. Tawag dito. Let me double check something. I do know that if you are part of the thing, you can be I forgot the name of the. This is the Twitter. Sorry, I'm more active on Twitter. Let me find things. NBI complaint. I'm not sure how hard is it to find where people can yung mga affected artist for the na may accumulative na binibilang nila na may 2 million. Where can I find that? Is there like a way for people to add themselves in the tracker, refund tracker? Or you just have to ask it. I guess if you're in the Discord server of PotA, you have to ask it. Okay. Man. I hope everyone is okay. Please take care of yourself. Digest everything. You can read through here again. Um Um. Oh, I can't have links in. Rin, can you DM me? I am available naman in Discord to be DM'd. This is where the data came from. I think so. If you want to add more, you can respond here. Okay, I will. I think it's in the Discord server of PotA. I remember it saying in PotA Discord. I just wasn't able to click on it. Also, it's publicly posted by the actual. Is it like the? Is it this? Oh, it's the okay. Ayun, it's this bit.ly napota ka ba? Yan. If you're an artist who's been affected, that is the um refund tracker. I'm assuming that is the refund tracker. Wait, let me copy the link. Yeah, it is. Ay, okay. Oh God. Please, let's not bury this issue. And let's ask for refunds because that's what artists have, deserve. As until everyone have hanggat wala pang na-receive na refunds lahat of people who are demanding for refunds, we shouldn't be we shouldn't stop talking about this. We should ask them in the Discord, DM them, email them, file your refund letters. It's important. And please, I guess let's just be vigilant on organizers now. I know there's some other organizers in the community that started like joking around making it seems like they are better organizers than what with POTA happening right now. No, artists have seen the worst of organizers. People are aware the worst things that can happen with like the events. You can only trust artists and the feedbacks of artists. And it so happens lang then sometimes artists are deceived and we will lose our trust. Even though a lot of people trusted POTA, even from the beginning. And even like this last few months, and even like the first weeks of May, a lot of people were still thinking that, oh, they will be able to bounce back after Baguio. So every decision that they made, um, making it worse was something na hindi na pwedeng like mag-blind eye ang lahat. Everyone has to be aware artists can't be stepped on all the time. Yes. It's very important to be vigilant and learn from them to not do the same mistakes as well. Yes. Artists, if you are ever participating in conventions, in events, in art markets, small, either small or big, anything that related to you giving money, get a MOA, Memorandum of Agreement. It's important to get that. We mistake namin yon. I didn't even realize. O nga no, wala palang MOA ang POTA. You need paper trails, screenshot receipts. It's very important, especially a refund document, like them disclosing what refund policies. Kasi in limbo ka ngayon. Wala silang refund policy since wala naman. I mean, they have one, but it's in a Google form. It's not a signed one. But yeah. Okay. That's it. It's almost 8 p.m. I do have other things to do. I will look for an artist to send you guys off. Let me check. Again, please support all the artists that's been affected. Everyone deserve the best. I've met so much artists. I grew as an artist because of POTA, and it's very sad with what happened. Hmm. Trying to find. Do we have any? I'm trying to find a Filipino artist. Where you at? Trying to find. Baka may kilala kayo. Help. Help. Is there any Filipino artist streaming right now? I have some of people I know who is live, but maybe we can just end now. I don't have to raid anyone. Let me double check. Baka may makita tayong live sa POTA Discord server. My God, lumalakas na rin yung ulan. That's why I need to end. Okay. I can find someone to raid and I don't want to dump you guys in somewhere that they don't know where the trauma that you guys been through. The trauma that everyone has been through. I'll just end here. Thank you so much to everyone who sit through this reading. Again, I'll be posting the VOD on my YouTube, and if there will be any more updates regarding the anything POTA, I might create another stream reading things or talking about it. But for now, this is it. This is the entire compilation of timelines that have been made. Ang lakas ng kulog. Grabe, din ako makapag-scroll sa ano. Okay. Thank you so much again, everyone. I hope you have a good dinner. Take care of yourself. I will be live again later for a co-streaming showcase of a game since Summer Game Fest is starting. And I'm a co-streamer of 3 events actually. 3 game showcase. So Okay, I'll be live again later. I'll probably just eat dinner and then I'll be back. Okay? Okay, thank you so much again, everyone. I won't promote my no game showcase, not games, not just 3 games. It's gonna be like 10 games for 10+ games for each showcase. So we're not ready for this. Okay, I won't do any promotion on my usual thing, but again, check out ArtPH, which is this is like the post of the statements for PotA and support the affected artists. Other than that, I'm the founder of PHtubers Bayanihan. We are open for content creators, VTubers, creatives, supporters in general. You can find opportunities, network with other people. I also posted this link in the Discord server of POTA. Um, and yes, we also do charity events. So you guys check out Bayanihan. We will have some future announcement actually by tomorrow, I think. Um, something about Oshikon. So that's a spoiler. Okay. Lakas ng ulan. I will go now, chat. Thank you again so much. I'll see you guys later for those who will be here on my stream. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Sweet dreams, sleep tight, and I'll visit your dreams tonight. Bye-bye.